Hey froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Unicorn Overlord. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Hey everyone. Psycho Reaper, congratulations on being first. Leon, welcome in. Ash, it's good to see you. Congratulations on your 105 stream streak. Thank you for all your support. And Timbit. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Of course, we are playing more of this game. We are in Drakenhold. We are set to rendezvous with Gilbert. Now, we're supposed to meet up with him here, so we reach the location. We could also loop around and meet up with him from the west, although I think it's better to meet up with him from the east. Now, to the west, there's a level 16 battle and a level 18 battle, so depending on... I'm going to go ahead and see what level this battle is, and if it's lower than 16 and 18, we'll do it. If it's higher, then maybe we'll do the 16 one first, just to get warmed up today. And Leon, thank you so much for the gift sub to Ash. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You've gifted 6 gift subs in the channel. That's amazing. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you for coming by. Before we start, between last stream and this stream, I actually opened up this game and I traveled around the world and I looked at every single town's shop because I have not really been shopping at the armories. And that's why I have so much money. But it actually turns out there's a lot of good items in some of the shops. So I traveled around the entire world and went to every single shop again, every single one of these blue or yellow towns. It didn't actually take that long because of quick travel, but I went to go see what was available. And turns out that if I buy, like I wasn't even buying everything. I was just buying all the things that I thought were useful. But if I did that, I basically just ran out of money really quickly before I even made it to like 3/4 of the shops. So I did not save, so I still have all my money, but I think I have a better idea of what items are good in this game and which ones are worth spending on and which ones are not. I did a little bit of research too, but for now, we're gonna finish today's stream without buying new things, and then depending on how difficult things get, I might spend some time between this stream and the next stream shopping. I also looked up which characters are good to promote, so we will do that, but first we have some report conversations that we haven't done. So I'm going to start with the report conversations, then we'll do some promotions, and then we'll see how to go about the main story. I plan to finish Drakenhold today, and I'm pretty sure that's doable. So it looks like Scarlet has some conversations with Lex and Chloe, so let's go ahead and do some of those. Chloe, what's wrong, Chloe? I'm sorry, Lex. There was nothing I could do. What? Is this a bad dream? Now, Chloe, is that any way to support a friend? What's that smell, Scarlet? Wait, no, is this like an over-dramatization of like some kind of cooking mishap or something? Beef and goat milk stew, of course. Chloe taught me how to make it. Just some stew, huh? Wait, did you say you made it? Don't worry, I followed the recipe exactly like she told me. It might just be the best thing I've ever cooked. I think I'll call it the Scarlet Special. What do you think, Lex? Do you finally see me as the culinary goddess I am? Ah, I know. You can't judge it until you eat it. But of course. I don't know, I'm pretty sure the smell's more than enough to scare me off. Hey, Elaine, you've got to help me. he just walked, he just went ... and walked away. Some friend he is. After all the trouble I went to making this for him too, how utterly rude. You won't run from me, will you, Lex? No, I think you won't be running at all. When'd you get so strong? Now open wide. No stew! Anything but the stew! Ah! Ew. That was some dream. Oh, Lex, just the person I was looking for. Stay away from me, monster! That's their first support conversation. I do like how the the rapport conversations in this game are sometimes a little offbeat, but also the fact that they include other characters besides just the two that are talking. And they have like a little bit of like music and scenario to them. It's kind of fun. It's a different flavor. Oh, this Bruno and Travis's is here, and then I'm guessing Scarlet and Chloe's is here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I almost forget we're at war, staring out at the water like this. Me too. It's been too long since we've had the chance to breathe, you know. It has. Listen, Scarlet, you don't need to spend the entire time pouting just because His Majesty declined your invitation. That's not... I know he's busy as well, but I still can't believe he would turn you down so easily. Would you like me to yell at him for you? You don't need to do that, Chloe, though I do appreciate the offer. It just makes me a little anxious sometimes. Understandably so, things are nothing like how they used to be on Palavia. Life was so easy then, so fun. But now, here he is, marching us on to a brighter future, while I'm struggling just to follow in his wake. Enough of this modesty, Scarlet. You have a beautiful heart, pure and clear as this very lake. And one of these days, His Majesty is going to realize that. If we're talking beauty, I think you have me beat, Chloe. Huh? You know, I'm the one who's supposed to be consoling you, right? Anyway, care to eat something? I packed a nice big lunch for us before we left. That would be lovely. Guess we might as well do Travis and Bruno while we're here. Kieran, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the stretch. Huh. That's some good chopping you're doing there, big guy. I dare you to say that again. If you're here to make fun of me, you can go straight to hell. Easy, easy. I'm just checking in on you. I know how much you hate this kind of busy work, so... I do, but at least it keeps my axe arm moving. I'll take that kind of training any day. Huh. You got something to say to me? Oh, nothing. Look, I brought this on myself, so you won't hear me complaining if that's what you're after. Not sure what you mean, but I'll tell you this much. Never change, Bruno. Though if you're gonna sneak food from the stores, maybe try not to get caught next time. Damn it, Travis! I knew you were only here to make fun of me. And we have Aubin with Liza and Aubin with Gloucester. Oh, that one's Gloucester and Magellan. Go here first. Well, look who's grown. Look who's gone and grown up. Feels like yesterday you were just some little brat hiding in your brother's shadow. Of course, we were all brats back then. Remember the days we spent swimming in the oasis? You, me, Magellan, not a shred of clothes between us. Wish I could forget, but some bastard never lets me live it down. Why'd you abandon us, Albin? I was chasing a dream. Some idea I got out of a storybook the old boss gave me one year. Couldn't read a word of what it said, mind you, but I always loved looking at the pictures. Especially the oceans. The whole thing was about the hero sailing the world, finding new shores. And while most of us desert folk end up turning to crime, I wanted nothing more than to be a hero. So I hopped on a ship. Went all over, with one of the nicest captains you can imagine. Till Zenoira took our boat, that is, and living as a merc ever since. That's not what I asked. For the record, I know all about that dream of yours. I want to know why you didn't take me with you, damn it, you promised. I did? Don't tell me you forgot. Look, even if I wanted to take you, you were what, 7, 8? Ocean's no place for a girl like that. I did bring you something, though. Some kind of stone, they say, you can only get out of feathers. You think this'll get me to forgive you? Well, you're dead wrong. I don't want your damn rock, and I don't want your lies, either. That could have gone better. Guess I've got Magellan and the old lady to thank for going soft on her all those years. You want a necklace out of this, huh? I don't know I can do it, Liza. That's weird. Last I heard, people were saying you're the most skilled hand we've got. Alright, fine. Just give me a few. Well, how'd it go? Huh. I love it. Thanks, Kicha. Not sure that boring old stone was worth all the effort, but hey, whatever makes her happy. Let's do this one while we're here. I'm sorry, Magellan, truly. Give it a rest, will ya? It wasn't your fault and you know it. All the same, my grief still lingers for the pain I've inflicted upon these lands. What can I possibly do to atone for such a failing? Nothing, really. But I get where you're coming from. It feels weird coming back to your senses only for everyone else to be acting like you never even left. But there's no denying the good you did for our desert. You never turned your back on us even when the whole damn nation was calling us criminals. And somehow you still want to keep helping them, too. A lot of people in this country owe their lives to you, Cluster. So yeah, it doesn't matter what you did when you were gone. We're just happy having you back. Thank you, Magellan. Anyway, enough of that depressing stuff. How about you and me talk more over a nice cold drink? I would be glad to. But first, know that I shall ever stand in service of your people, just as I did for all those years prior. No more Albin with Gloucester. Gloucester, I hear you've been steering clear of your family ever since we set you free from Zenoira. How did you know that? They're worried about you, you know? Last they heard, you went off working with the bad guys and never came home. Now, I'm not one for giving advice, but you might want to stop by. Let them breathe easy after all this stressing. I can't do that. Not until we've driven Zenoira from this continent once and for all. Nor until I've atoned for the sins I've committed. Look, I didn't want to say this, but you never know what battle's gonna be your last. Think of how they feel if you want to die before you ever tell them you are doing alright. They'd be stuck suffering that pain for the rest of their lives. I know that, damn it. I know that. But it changes nothing. I am Knight of Drakenhold, and my sole duty lies in protecting my nation and her people. Thus, until that duty is done, I'll never yield to my own selfish desires for care or affection. A little harsh, don't you think? It is what it is. Apologies if I caused you concern. Yet I have no intention of leaving this world anytime soon. My family will have just to wait. If you say so. But if I ever run into him myself, I'm still gonna tell him you're doing okay. Who's still got supports? Oh, Nina? Ooh, and Tatiana. I like Tatiana. Not again. Another nightgown torn to shreds. Is something troubling you, Nina? I could feel your night tremors from the next tent over. Forgive me, Tatiana. I suppose I'm just something of a restless sleeper. As you might have noticed from the fact that this is the third nightgown I've ruined this month. Yes, and I worry your tent may be the next on the list. Perhaps we should move you a few steps outside of camp from now on. In the interest of safety, that is. Oh, please don't. I couldn't bear having to sleep out on my own like that. What about your medicines, Tatiana? Don't you know anything that could help me? I'm afraid not. If anything, I have the opposite problem myself. I've been told I don't move a single muscle until morning, and take quite shallow breaths all the while. Once I even awoke to a band of clerics praying over my body, out of the belief I had passed away during the night. I can't imagine that's a pleasant way to start your day, though I'm sure the clerics were just as startled as you. If only we could each be a little more like each other. An interesting thought, yes. But I've no desire to be anywhere near as needlessly spirited as you. Needless? But my spirit is one of the best things about me. Okay, so we got a little bit more info on those two. Who else needs to talk? Oh, Alessandra and Combe. We haven't heard from these two in a while. Elaine hasn't said so much as a single word to me today. It's a sad state of affairs, my lady. He is a cruel man indeed to toy with your heart in such a manner. Yet he did show us great kindness in overlooking our past dealings with Zenora. Perhaps the queenship Lady Melisandre desires is not as distant as it appears to be. Though, should she marry into the royal family, none would remain to assume leadership of the noble House Mie. What are you mumbling about over there, Combe? It's almost time we head off to bed. Have you ever considered the impending existential danger to your lineage, my lady? No, frankly, and now is not the moment to discuss inheritance. We've almost died once in this war, and there's no telling when it may happen again. As it stands, Elaine's mercy is the only reason we still live. So for now, I wish to fight it aside, even at the risk of my own demise. I suppose you make a fair point. I only wish I had more time to tend to my appearance before I rode into each new battle. I can't bear the thought of Elaine seeing my hair a mess and my unblemished skin covered in disgusting sweat. Is that not precisely why I stand beside you, my lady? Merely say the word in the midst of combat, and I shall ensure you appear as fair as the light of dawn. Thus, Prince Elaine shall only ever gaze upon you at your absolute best. Combe, please, if you attempted such a thing on the battlefield, neither of us would live to tell the tale. But enough of this frivolous talk. If I ever hope to court Elaine, I have no choice but to fight on. And that's precisely what I plan to do. Now come, Combe. We'll need our energy for tomorrow. Of course, my lady. Rest well. I mean, I kind of like Melisandre, but her obsession with Elaine is a little worrisome. I feel like it's gonna grate on my nerves the more I hear about it. Oh, more Magellan. So yeah, I hope you can forgive me. This is what you've been up to, Magellan. Apologizing to everyone you wronged when Zenora had you on their leash. Yeah, most folks will believe the truth when you tell them what happened. I sure didn't. I got called a liar plenty already, yep. And the ones who did buy it took the whole thing real hard. But I'm finally back, Liza. Finally me again. So I can't just pretend like nothing happened while I was gone. Besides, it's my own damn fault for letting Zenora sink their teeth in me. Maybe, but I didn't help when I noticed you were acting funny. All I did was accuse you of turning on us. If only I'd just gone over and smacked you out of it. I'm glad you didn't. Imagine how I'd feel waking up to find you die trying to stop me. Not sure I could keep on living after that. Probably would just end it all and then. Magellan, I'm coming with. Next time you go out apologizing to people, I mean. I bet they'll be more willing to listen if you got me around. Yeah? Thanks, Liza. I never said you could hug me. Listen, I'm proud of you for hanging in there all that time I was gone. You'd better be, and don't ever think about leaving me again. I won't. Promise. It's pretty sweet. It's kind of sucks. Like, both Magellan and Gloucester are kind of in the same boat. Like, we don't have that many characters in our party that were brainwashed. Like, we have a few, but not like that many, and for two of them to be in such close friendship with each other and also be behind like quite a few years of suffering kind of probably sucks. Before I return to base, I'm gonna check on all these yellow towns and see if I have enough provisions to upgrade them. I do. The sooner I do this and station a guard, the sooner I can gather more materials, so it'll be good in the long run. My countless thanks, Sir Elaine. Your actions here have saved us all. Just station random people.
But of course.
With the town restored, I expect we'll be able to rebuild the church as well. It's fallen into quite the state lately. Yeah, I like the support conversations in Unicorn. Like they're basically like Fire Emblem supports, but they feel more like the old Fire Emblem supports, not the new ones where it's almost always about romance, which is not my thing. Dang it, I need more unsullied timber. Like the characters in this game don't have that much depth, but then if you take the time to like put them in your parties and fight and level them and you get all the support conversations, they do come out with a bit more personality and backstory, which is nice. You can concentrate on the characters you like and earn their backstory that way. Especially since we just played a Odin, right, where the characters were quite flat all around. And that's like the fun of it, right? Like coming up with parties, getting people to connect, getting all the conversations. Everyone in town is eternally grateful for your actions. You've done us a great service this day. Everyone in the town is eternally grateful. There's a sparkly up there. Oh, I found a grilled steak on the ground. Thank you. I haven't freed this town yet. Right, I was gonna put Berengaria here, but she's not with me right now. Oh, I'm actually running out of people to station.
I won't let you down.
I think that's all we can do for now. Let's go promote some people. Okay, so promotions. I've looked into who's good to promote. So one of the things that's important to know about promotions is that most characters when they promote get an improvement to their Valor skill. However, the Valor skill improvement's not usually until level 20, but a lot of them are really good. Apparently Griffin Knight and House Carl have pretty OP Valor skills, and sometimes I find myself not really using Valor skills in a battle near the end. Like, it's usually like when I'm stressed for deployment points that I really want to use them, and then when I have a lot of deployment points, I'm like, what do I spend these on? Or Valor points, or whatever they're called. So I think Fran and Albin, I'm definitely going to promote right away, since I might as well. I heard that Scarlet and Virginia are pretty good, but they cost a little bit more, so I might hold off on them. Thieves are pretty good to promote. They get a little bit tankier with more dodges. I mean, promoting in general gives more AP and PP, so people that, you know, rely on a lot of that, like the sellswords, for example, who keep multi-attacking, very useful. Magic users, I think, are pretty useful too, because you don't actually have that many of them if you don't hire your own sellswords. And then I heard Liza's pretty good too, because she gets a shield, so she actually gets like pretty tanky. I also heard that Dark Knights kind of suck until you promote them and they become Doom Knights. I'm gonna start with the ones I know I'm gonna need. Luckily these ones are a little cheaper. I kind of wish there was like heroic music playing when they promote.
In His Highness's honor.
It just feels a little underwhelming. Yeah, I'll do that one for sure. And then, where's my other? Ooh, Travis looks pretty cool when he's promoted. Albin. Ooh, he only costs 25. Nice. Hey, Cowd, welcome to the stream.
Just keep getting tougher.
I'll promote Travis as well. I like Travis.
You impressed?
I have 196 honors. Virginia and Scarlet just cost a little more than the others. I don't really mind, but you know what? I think I might as well do it. The nice thing is that going on from here in the story, I think most characters that join me will be already promoted, so I won't have to worry about spending honors on them.
Let's see just how strong I can get. May the Father smile upon me.
Okay, and then I think I'll save Gloucester for a little bit. Actually, well, he's my tank in that party, so he might be useful to do it right away. Well, he costs 35, she costs 30. I can afford it. But do I want to do that? Now is the question. Ooh, Lex looks cool. Only costs 25 as well. You know, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I think that's good enough for now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save. The only thing that can open this gate is an old mechanism tucked away in a dark corner of Castle Soldraga. I suppose that means we can't get through for now. Hey, Gilbert. Thank you for coming, Elaine. Castle Soldraga rests not far from these walls.
The hour to reclaim Soldraga has finally arrived.
This fortress stands nigh in the castle's very shadow. Are you certain the enemy hasn't noticed our movements?
Such is not a concern.
Zenoira! What is the meaning of this?
You needn't be alarmed. These men here belong to me. Go on.
Yes, Your Highness. I am Herman, loyal servant and commander of the King's Guard. It's an honor to stand before you.
I believe an explanation is in order.
But of course, since even before my father's passing, these brave warriors have infiltrated Zenoira's ranks. From what I gather, many of Cornea's citizens chose to defect in the face of this perpetual war. Unfortunately, Drakenhold was not spared that same fate. Some such deserters had long harbored grievances against the crown, while others were among our most devoted vassals. And Herman here bravely donned the traitor's guise in order to learn the reason for their cold defection.
I can also vouch for him myself, for what that's worth.
In truth, our covert recapture of this fortress would scarce have been possible without he and his cadre's subterfuge.
That, and we've procured specifics on Zenoira's positions within Castle Soldraga. The fiends remain ignorant of our loyalty even now.
We shall strike with a pincer maneuver. Herman and his company from within the castle walls, and our armies from without. You need only give the word, and we commence our march.
Okay, Herman, make sure we don't accidentally kill you, because you look exactly like an enemy. I stand ready to join your march at a moment's notice, Selene. Simply say the word and it shall be done. Well, this is level 17, so... Okay, let's... I want to do the level 16 battle before I do the level 17 battle. I guess I'll walk from here. Just to get warmed up for today. We're gonna finish all of Drakenhold anyways today, so it doesn't really matter what order we do it. Dark Knights and Hunters. Battle for Vansburg. Short map, little liberation quest. I wish that the battle would just start automatically pause instead of having to give them that split second to walk. It just feels more natural. Okay, so there's a bunch of thieves, some Dark Knights. Gotta watch out for the archers. Oh, I can do that in settings? Change that later. It should be something that I would assume should be default, right? Like, why would you want your enemies just immediately start moving? Get some cell swords out in here.
Let's get going already. Ready to move.
Merely say the word.
I got you. Heading there now.
How can I assist?
My steed is swifter than the wind. Prepare to be run.
Try and make this.
Do your worst.
You're done for.
Oh, you guys take a little less damage.
I must endure. Be gone!
It's mostly just the poison that does the damage.
I shall ease your pain. No shit! Well then.
Are you impressed yet?
Naturally.
Ready to move. Yep.
Do your worst.
No running.
One thrust of the lance is all I need. Don't despair! Victory is You're mine!
Allow me.
What do you need? You got it.
Prepare to be
Try and make this fun, yeah?
Try to spread our XP out a little bit. Oh, good job, Alvin.
You good?
No complaints here.
Pretty tough, huh?
Well, I'll be fine here.
Merely say the word.
Oh, there's a trap over here.
Ready to move. Yep.
You guys are good in XP. You guys, well, mostly good. I'm trying to figure out who needs XP. Actually, Oakleys could use some XP.
Judgment shall strike. I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
I'm prepared for anything.
I got you.
Merely say the word. How can I assist?
I ride it once.
I suggest you watch your step near that steel trap, Your Highness. Such a snare will immobilize any who tread upon it, rendering the victim vulnerable to enemy attacks. Though naturally, a flying unit such as my own can bypass it without worry. Steel traps snap shut when stepped on, temporarily immobilizing a unit. However, you can destroy steel traps from afar using offensive valor skills.
Ready to move.
Do I have any good valor skills here? I don't think I have any of the right ones out.
You'll not be disappointed.
Actually, I should deploy... Get some more flyers out, we'll need those.
Order must be preserved. Your orders? It shall be done.
Oops. They got caught in it anyways, even though I was just trying to hit the barricade. Very good. Very good, Adol. Very smart.
Now.
The enemy has spotted me.
Oh, not the gravity wells. I hate the gravity wells. Oh, and they spawned a bunch of traps around the boss too.
Imminent.
Oh my god. Well, goodbye, Oakleys.
My wings may fail, but my spirit holds firm.
I'll revive her just because she's like on the enemy's doorstep. I don't want to deploy someone new to go after them.
Blasphemous fool.
Be safe.
We've nothing to fear. Greater strength to keep Sharon safe. I'll never hold myself back. Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
Merely say the word.
Ready to move. Yep.
Let's see if I can squeeze through these traps. I think I can. Well, I mean, the gravity's gonna make it annoying, but that's okay.
Must perish.
I'll not be
You've nothing to
defeated.
fear. Grant them succor.
As it was written.
Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus?
I'm here.
Goodbye.
Momentum is with us.
Yes, Sharon finally leveled
I
up.
wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Ocleus.
May the Father watch over us. I stand ready. I take to the skies.
We could just go for them. Let's see if
Allow
Hilda
me.
actually makes it. She's like slowly inching her way towards them.
Come then.
Well met.
Defeat is not an option.
Come on, Leia, level up. Okay, oh good, the gravity well's gone. Yeah, this is just normal mode.
Face your demise.
You're done for.
Oh sweet, he's close enough I could do this. Sneak him past the traps.
Think. Stay right there. Just relax.
I love seeing the Arbalist reload animation on 2 times speed. It just looks so funny. She's just so efficient at reloading. Thanks for the stretch, Kieran. Ooh, I got quite a bit of land from that one. Even if I do deliveries here, I don't have enough people to station yet. You actually fought them off. The Liberation Army is as formidable as I heard, perhaps even more so. From now on, we'll see this town protected by our own strength, I promise you that. The Zenoiran presence to the north has all but vanished as far as I can tell. Or maybe they just retreated for now. I should stay alert just in case. All three of my sons got conscripted into the war right when it started. The older two went to a battle one day and never came back, but my youngest is still out there somewhere. And I'm gonna stay right here until he's home where he belongs. I keep telling the lady next to me to get out of here while she still can, but she refuses to listen. Oh, I don't even have enough. Here, you can have all my fish. I need 24 lumber for this one? Dang. I need that lumber to repair bridges.
Got a keen eye on ya. My wares won't disappoint. You got a deal. You got a deal. Your coins will...
What are you selling?
Find finer weapons in all of
Ooh, a magic wall. Manolith buckler. Leaf brooch, okay. Come back here later. Purchase stuff if we need it. Let's explore the new area. I've scoured the ruins, Your Majesty, and found an urn of hollowed corn ash. There's a strange carving on this monument here. I bet it has something to do with the treasure hidden away somewhere in this nation. We'll never find it without the relevant journal to give us a clue. We should come back once we track that down. Give me that fish. Give me that shard. Prince Gilbert is gathering his forces over at Castle Soldraga and stationed me here as a lookout. If you want to take Prince Last back, just head on through this gate. Oh, but allow me to share a rumor I've heard about the fortress first. Apparently the general at its helm is reviled even among his own soldiers as a cruel oppressor of ally and enemy alike. If there lies any weakness in Prince Last's defenses, perhaps it rests with him. Just says the same thing? Okay. I just want to see what level this fight is over here. Just ahead is Fort Pritzlas, Drakenhold's most storied stronghold. Legend has it its massive iron walls were built back when Cornia and Drakenhold weren't on such friendly terms. In truth, my prince, I have no experience in approaching the fortress from this side. I suggest we send a scout to assess the situation before marching forth. Sounds like the job for me, then. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, friend. Well, that is pretty far away. That is actually really far away.
So, all that talk about the man ruling the stronghold by strength alone, and he's too weak to even keep his post.
Not so loud, will you?
It doesn't matter what I say, everyone's talking about it. The great general's getting hauled back to Zenoira. Came out of nowhere, though, I'll give you that. You've even got us packing up his stuff.
Suspected treason, wasn't it?
Old Featherhead's made more enemies in this life than he can even keep track of. You want my bet? I'd say one of his own had a bone to pick with the guy and started making him out as a traitor.
Oh, okay, goodbye.
Now.
Of course, General. Forgive me. It's just your aide ordered us to help organize your luggage, so...
And for what? I'm not going anywhere.
Of course you aren't, sir. 1,000 pardons.
Try to paint me a turncoat, will they? It's as preposterous as it is maddening. Still, I can't ignore the Emperor's orders forever. And if I'm fated to have an audience with him, I wouldn't dare arrive empty-handed.
He seems like a nice fellow. This map is so big. Come, Tell us what you've learned.
Multiple enemy strongholds and a grim array of stationed weaponry. A fitting defense for a key strategic position. And there's one more thing, Princess.
Go on then, out with it.
The general charged with holding the bastion is Geith, Knight of the Feathered Crest.
A name I hoped to never hear again. He was among the first lords of Cornea to defect when Valmor showed his true colors, Your Highness. He is a man of immense ambition, willing to cross any bridge, speak any word, or slay any foe in order to get what he wants.
What's more, there are rumors in the fortress that he's to be sent back to Zenoira before long.
Then perhaps we merely must wait until such events come to pass.
Hey, I recognize that name. The Knights of the Rose died by his hand.
Oh, flashback.
Run! Princess, please! I beg you, my lady, be rid of this place and never return!
Fools! Throwing yourselves before my blade one after the next. Also one weak little pup can escape. Fine then. It matters not how many of you wenches I have to cut down. 1 or 100. I will see it done all the same. The girl's head will make a fine gift for our new emperor.
You must live on, Princess. At any cost!
Okay, remember, for those of you that are already playing this game or ahead, like, no spoilers, and I'm not looking for gameplay tips either. It seems the fortress is well defended from any and all points of attack. We must proceed carefully. Wow, this is actually only a level 16 quest? I guess logically I should do this one first. I was gonna go back and do this one, but I guess we should do this. Legionnaire, Thief, Wyvern Knight. I'm getting stricter and stricter on being careful with people in chat, especially with this game.
Joseph.
I don't know what it is about this game, but for some reason people love just coming in here and backseating or like spoiling the shit out of it. Even during my first week of playing it, people were already coming in and doing that. It was so annoying. I almost thought of making this series a subscriber-only chat, just to try to combat that, but it's been a bit better. There's something about Vanillaware games that just makes people not very nice on stream.
If you can even call it that. You intend to do nothing and bide our time until the general is shipped off.
Just so, my lady. We strike after he's departed the fortress, before his successor has time to arrive. Absent a leader to marshal its defenses, even the most ironclad of strongholds will fall to the chaos of war.
Spineless old man. What will any of this accomplish if we let that monster slip through our fingers? Tell me, Joseph.
Princess, please. I understand your anger towards Zenoira, but this seems to be far beyond that. What is your history with Geith?
I guess you wouldn't know. 10 years ago, he sought to prove his allegiance to Galerius through a sacrifice of royal blood. My blood.
The barbarian. Then the reason you fled to Drakenhold was to break free of his reach.
Yes. I was meant to cross the border with my retinue, the Knights of the Rose. But it wasn't to be.
I fear I can imagine how this story ends.
They surrendered their lives so that mine could endure. Barred his path with their fallen corpses. I lost every last one of them. And now, as the only survivor of that slaughter, it falls on me to avenge their deaths. Geith's head will roll by my blade.
'Tis a painful memory indeed, my princess. Yet, in this harsh world, every skirmish could be our last, and any false move might risk the safety of our men. I assure you, should the opportunity arise, we shall see the general slain.
I don't want your empty promises. I've waited an entire decade for this chance, and I'm not about to let it escape me.
Your ladyship.
Leia, I take it you heard all that.
I did. I wasn't intending to pry, ma'am.
I've lost my appetite for conversation. We can speak more on this tomorrow.
I hope you can forgive my ignorance, Princess. That was the first I'd heard of such tragedy.
That'll be the last you hear of it, too. It's an old story, and one that bears no meaning to Dragonhold.
Even so, I must say, Sir Joseph's strategy is sound. We would be wise to accept it without dispute.
I've always admired your boldness, Leia. But this burden is mine to bear, and mine alone. Save your opinions for someone who will hear them. Now go get some rest. Battle will be upon us before long.
Ooh, some backstory.
Princess, wait! Making a martyr of yourself won't bring them back.
You're here to stop me too, then.
Are you kidding? We just don't want to miss out on the action.
We may not match your years in the Order, but we embody the Rose. Same as you. From the moment I joined as a fledgling squire, I vowed to be your shield in times of strife. That vow, that spirit stands unchanged even now.
Please, my princess. You're not alone in hungering for vengeance. Let us join you. Together, we claim Geeth's head, and the honor of our order with it.
You're right. I should never have considered doing this without you.
We stand at the ready, my lady.
Knights of the Rose, we march at once to avenge the atrocities inflicted on our fallen sisters.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Gotcha.
I like this music. Jammin'. Wait, no, come back here, Virginia. Why are you a green unit? Come back here.
Princess. I'll not allow history to repeat itself. This time I shall see my duty fulfilled. We must be after her, Your Highness.
Please be safe.
She just like broke 2 of my formations by taking all those people with her. Our aim in this battle, as you would expect, the capture of Fort Pritzlas. However, we cannot stand idly by when Princess Virginia advances alone. A solitary unit such as hers will struggle to retreat should they find themselves under attack. Then Virginia shall be our first priority. We can turn our attention to Pritzlas once we've made her see reason. One more thing, Your Highness. The path forward is littered with enemy garrisons and fortresses. Sturdy defenses behind which Fort Pritzlas lies. Hence, I believe it vital we seize them as our own amidst our approach. Why can't I read today? The operation demands 2 opposing goals, a swift rescue and a cautious march. As such, I propose we divide our army in 2 squadrons capable of succeeding in both simultaneously. That, and I humbly request you allow me to recover the princess myself. I'll not rest until I've delivered her to safety. I swear it upon my very life. The rebels here? As if I didn't have enough to worry about already. Though if I could deliver their leader's head to Emperor Galerius, yes, that would make a fine gift indeed. Perhaps even great enough to spare me his ire. Ha! What a timely turn of events. The monster's still here, is he? Come, we strike for vengeance. Fool, her corpse will make a welcome meal for the dogs.
Proceed with caution.
Hey Moo Moo, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Happy Friday. Hey, before we start the battle, now I need to like look something up real quick thanks to that spoiler in chat. But I won't tell you guys just so that you guys don't get spoiled too. Okay. We're good. What was that? Okay, who are we fighting? Oh dang it, look at all my broken formations now. Thanks, Virginia. Well, at least like Fran's unit was pretty much all together. Actually, did I have Virginia with Fran? Oh, I did. So actually, it's just, I literally just have one entire unit gone. Okay, because Leia was over here, so that's fine. So they're here. Archers. Radiant Knight. Axe Bearer. I have a thief coming this way. And sorcerers.
Let's get going already.
Cornian militia fights on. I'm ready.
See how this does. Oh, take heavy casualties though.
What do you need? Heading there now.
I'll ride any distance. The day will be ours. I'm prepared for anything.
I don't want Adol to soak up all the XP though, if I can help it.
Onward. How can I assist? Merely say the word.
Oh right, they had a catapult. Well, that's great.
Their eyes are on me.
Let's try and make this fun, yeah?
I'll support you. I'm here too.
Iota!
Gonna cut you down!
Get him.
You see that? Never doubt a desert kid.
Good job, Bobbin.
Wasn't even worried. I got you. Yep.
Hopefully my cavalry can all outrun that. I don't think they'll be able to outrun the oncoming catapult.
Heading there now.
Well, they're aiming for Virginia. Virginia, she's just marching through it. She's just marching through all these catapults. Virginia, get back here. Oh shoot, I forgot. I didn't deploy Joseph. Oh god damn it. Uh-oh.
I'm ready.
I totally forgot that he said he wanted to talk to her. I'm not sure if I could do this in time. Well... Ooh, if I could reclaim this base, then I could just deploy him from here. So actually...
Who's my target? Right.
I'm prepared for anything. I ride it once.
I get a target on my back.
One thrust of the lance is all I
think
need.
Joseph as a horse.
We can do onward! Together now!
How embarrassing!
Good thing they didn't make Fran her party leader, otherwise she would have flown over everything.
With my aim. Never in doubt! Was never in doubt. Merely say the word. Consider it done.
You face me.
now. Like new.
We march on.
I'm ready. Heading there now.
Prepare to be run through.
Take a bit of damage, but that's okay.
Steady on here. We can do this. We're right.
Come here!
Ow. Stop flexing.
How can I assist?
You're done for.
Let's get a little bit of healing.
Not give in. You asked for it.
There. Dang thieves.
In his royal name.
Got more where that came from.
What do you need? You ready to move?
I'll give it a little bit of heal.
Come then.
Finish him.
You've got this!
Good. Just leave it to Lex. A fine bout.
Ooh, actually, well, I was gonna put a lane in here, but he doesn't. He's gonna get a bunch of XP. Actually, Scarlet could use it, so I don't mind putting him in the catapult then.
To me.
I was gonna say I should put a lower unit inside the catapult so they can get XP a bit easier, but that's fine.
One thrust
Okay.
of the
Virginia
lance
hasn't
is
gotten
all
very
I
far,
need.
thank gosh.
We can do this. Victory is assured.
I shall ease your pain.
Well then.
I can't wait for my next fight.
I'm prepared for anything. My steed is swifter than the wind.
I've arrived. The time is at hand.
Actually, I'll take out the watch post and the other catapult.
A simple matter.
Should've known it was catapults making all that horrible noise. Here, this'll help you show him who's boss. Oh, thank you. All those boulders will hit you no problem. You end up stuck somewhere. Use an hourglass and they'll be like nothing ever happened. Now get out there and give him hell. Thank you, Mr. Miner.
How can I assist?
Where did... Oh, Joseph's with these guys. Okay, I was gonna set you as the leader, actually.
Merely say the word.
In service of the royal...
You get back here, Virginia.
As you wish.
I got you. Yep.
I'm prepared for anything.
Oh, that's not good.
Coward. The man would rather hide away and hurl stones than face us with honor.
I'm relieved to find you unharmed, my princess. Now, come. Flee this danger and return to our side.
Joseph. I know the truth hidden behind those words. This selfish display of mine has thrown others squarely in harm's path.
I admit, The battle has been more of a struggle than I anticipated. But no struggle is too great when compared to your safety.
I was wrong, Joseph. In a fit of rage, I stood my most loyal subjects before the might of an entire army. And in so doing, almost repeated the very tragedy I seek to avenge.
Well, it's a good thing you understand that so quickly, Virginia. Saves us some time explaining it to you.
It's not your fault.
Keitra kind of is her fault.
We are ever ready to lay our lives down for you should the need arise. The captain surely felt the same, all those years ago.
Forgive me, friends. This is as far as we go on our own. Prepare to rally with Elaine and the others at once.
You have my thanks, Princess.
Yay.
I won't disappoint. Watch what royalty can do.
These guys are wyverns. I need Rolf to get over here.
What is it?
Yeah.
Awaiting your command.
I mean, this is not ideal. I don't want to go too far ahead, though.
I
Not
won't
yet.
disappoint.
Well, I guess
Is
Virginia,
that
you
all?
can still keep marching ahead, I guess. Look at the, I love how you can see the boulders just flying in midair there.
I'll not fail you.
You know what? I'll do this.
By your word.
How can I assist?
That's too out of the way.
Merely say the word. Consider it done.
I shall hold nothing back.
This isn't ideal, but it'll do us something.
Nope. Stand true!
Give in!
Enfable!
Be healed. Better.
Right for me!
Joseph's taking a bit of a beating.
What would you ask?
I'm gonna wait.
I'll not fail you.
Everyone, move faster.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
I've
What
arrived.
is it?
I don't need to use the campfire yet.
I've taken it. No running.
Take this, you dang mages.
Take it easy.
Wait till I tell Liza about this.
She's literally standing right next to you, Jellin.
What do you need?
Got the program.
You got it.
Do you need something?
Oh, we take a lot of damage from there. That's not good. Well, I mean, this unit doesn't have an actual tank. I just put these together because they all have like
would you
supports
ask?
with each other.
Very well. Awaiting your command.
Actually, no, that's fine. These guys have their immunity. Actually, I'll deploy someone from the east. These rebel worms have come far enough. Send out the reinforcements now. We'll deploy as many as it takes. Okay, I'll wait for Albin to claim this guy. I want one of my flying units to grab this item.
gaze upon the face of your demise.
I'll support.
The range assist is really good here, actually, because we're against wyverns.
I am with you!
Vigor fades. Your strength.
How terrible! Stand.
No more hurt.
Right for me! Glory to the liberation!
Yeah, you just keep going at that, Joseph.
They seek my head.
We're saved? Oh, how could I ever repay you? Actually, I think I have just the thing. Here. If you ever find yourself struggling to move, this will get you back to normal again in no time. Just be sure to use it before the enemy hurts you too bad.
Come.
In faith.
I have you.
Ever weaker.
Stand.
Yeah, take that.
I fight in me yet.
I'll need to study this further.
A trivial undertaking. I'll not fail you, by your word.
I got you.
Who am I dealing with, actually? Bunch of sword bearers.
Ready to move. I got you.
Actually, I could probably deploy both.
Order must be preserved. Your orders? Very well.
What do you need?
Judgment shall strike. You'll not be disappointed. Your will shall be done.
You don't stand a chance. Mere soldiers don't deserve to sully my blade. Stand aside.
Huh? Now!
Yeah, get him, Virginia. Shatter those shields.
As if I could lose. Watch what royalty can do. I'm off.
I'm prepared for anything.
I might as well... Actually, no, I'll wait for her to finish these guys off, and then I'll use the campfire. These guys coming at me? Oh, the catapults.
Awaiting your command.
I'll just sidestep it.
We march.
Well, this one's kind of useless to me now.
Time's at hand.
I am yours to command, Your Highness.
The path is set.
I'm ready. Right.
Gotta be careful.
You dare challenge me? Be restored. As it was meant to be. That's what you get.
Merely say the word. I'm prepared for anything.
Wait for... Actually, I'll wait for Elaine to catch up.
If you want me, then have me.
Eat sword fighters.
If I may, learn your limits.
I got you. Yep.
That's coming from... Oh, I was just coming from this guy. And then there's nothing really up here.
Face your demise. diligence pays dividends. To the next!
I stand
Hey, you know
ready.
what?
I depart.
Oh, please
Allow
could use the
me.
XP. She can go inside.
It shall be done.
Ready to move. You got it.
I'll not fail you. By your word.
Do you need something?
Maybe you could follow Joseph just in
Heading
case.
there now.
There's a lot of flyers over there.
How can I assist? I ride at once. Order complete.
I won't disappoint. Is that all?
Everyone's moving.
Good. A suitable target, am I? Gaze upon the face of your demise.
There you go.
Glory to the liberation! I've not chosen my grave yet.
Wait, did I not actually take this
Who's
Garrison?
my target? Understood.
I thought I did, but I guess I moved Joseph too early.
Awaiting your command, as you wish.
I've arrived.
I hit all three? No, okay.
What would you ask?
Joseph, do you fare well against these guys? You're okay, actually.
Very well.
Teach him a lesson.
The position is ours.
Oh, there's some... Oh, there's a catapult over here. I was like... I thought I saw some shadows. I was like, there's a flying enemy coming.
Merely say the word. Consider it done.
The time is at hand. Onward.
I've made it.
Ooh, actually, this is pretty mean. Oh.
I've not reached my ceiling yet.
A fine discovery. I rise to any challenge.
I don't really know where I want Hilda to go, actually. This feels like a bad move. I'm going after a team of just 4 archers, but I'm actually victorious against them, probably because she dodges them. It'll be a while before this catapult gets back online, though. You know what? I'd rather Oglis get the XP, so I'm gonna leave you. You just go here.
A brisk flight.
Do you need something?
I guess, Rolf, you could just gather with everyone else, I guess. Well, he's not gonna make it in time to fight those guys.
Right.
I shall hold nothing back. I am with you!
Your strike.
Nice try.
Give in.
Hold fast! I'm done with you!
Embarrassing.
Stand. I fight in me yet. Fatigue has struck.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even
Awaiting
realize
your
he's actually
command.
in need of rest.
I got you.
Can your Valor skill reach that far? Oh, you're just a little bit too far.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Hey, Angora, welcome to the stream.
Your strike.
Saw that.
Your vigor fades. Enfeebled.
The battle is won. My steed demands rest.
What do you need?
He's just... Oh, can I... See, this is why I upgraded Albin. That's really good.
Wind, it seems.
Especially if I had a group of people all lined up together. That's fantastic.
Ready to move.
You know, I might even... I'm not using my Valor skills right now. I might as well just give him more. I'll save him some time.
My word.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed them because they're moving. That's fine.
We march. I'm prepared for anything. My steed is swifter than the wind.
The path is set.
They seek my head.
Do your worst. Don't despair! We can do this!
It's so funny seeing the Dark Knights and the Doom Knights like debuffed. They just kind of hang back in their heads, just kind of loll back.
Never in doubt.
Oh, Leon, thank you for the fun frog fact. There's over 7,500 different species of frogs, and they can be found in every continent except for Antarctica.
I'm even better than Clive now.
Go find your local frogs. Thanks for the fun frog fact.
Naturally. How can I assist? Consider it done.
What would you ask? By your word.
'Tis ours.
I shall hold nothing back.
Finish them. Yeah, Antarctica misses out on the froggy action.
Yet. Don't even think about messing with me.
Shame for them.
Trivial undertaking, awaiting your command. As you wish.
Witness the might of an angel.
Oh, he's running that way. Okay, well, you're not getting away.
Your orders? It shall be done.
I'm ready. Heading there now.
These guys are not going to make it in time. I should probably just withdraw them and then redeploy them, but that's fine.
Prepare to be.
Your villainy ends here.
That was close.
Let me.
Go on.
Is that better?
Dang thieves.
Easy now.
Fine job. Merely say the word.
The time is at hand. Onward.
Who's coming at me? Oh, there's a wyvern coming.
You know who's my target? Understood.
We'll just redeploy these guys closer to the front lines.
You got it.
They're not gonna make up that distance on their own.
Allow me.
Actually, I'm gonna move you here so you don't get hit by the catapults on
well.
your way over.
You face me.
You've got this.
Nope.
Good job, Lex.
We march on. Another step forth.
In service of the crown.
Well fought.
Come.
Joseph's pulling a lot of weight today. We usually don't use him that much, or him and his unit, I should say. Since he doesn't really get XP.
Ever weaker.
Be healed. Glory to the liberation.
He just got knocked into the other enemy. Well, it's death for them too.
Right. The battle is won. I've not chosen my grave yet.
Well, I guess you guys don't actually need to go that way anymore.
It shall be done.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
In faith! Give in!
I fight in me yet. Fatigue has struck. What would you ask? Awaiting your command.
Yeah.
May the Father watch over us. I stand ready.
I don't need this one anymore.
A temporary retreat.
You'll not be disappointed.
You could just retreat too.
I take to the skies.
Too far to be useful now.
A suitable target, am I?
I feel like they're gonna move out of the way too fast. Even if I hit here, I'll wait till they get closer. I'll wait till they get like here.
We march.
I'm prepared for anything.
I'll lure them closer. I'll lure them closer first.
The path is set.
Oh dang, this catapult's coming for Joseph.
I'll not fail you.
I don't want to waste the golden hourglass. You'll just get hit by it, it's fine.
I've arrived.
See you later.
Ow! Oh my god, actually that really hurt. That hurt a lot more than I thought it would.
A brisk flight.
Your villainy.
One thrust of the
Come
land.
then.
Go on!
I got you.
Easy now.
You've got this!
Take that, wyvern.
Light!
Fine job.
Withdrawing for the moment.
Perhaps a bit of
Joseph,
caution.
run away.
Very well. I depart for now.
I won't disappoint.
Fire! Oh, too bad I couldn't get this guy in too. That's fine.
Barely any effort.
Oh no, they're turning this way. One of them's turning this way. I gotta get rid of this thing.
You face me.
That was close.
Let me.
Go on!
Light.
Good. A fine bout.
Quickly now.
That's what you get.
So they defeated my men, Seems these rebels have more guile than I gave them credit for. Send in the next wave and bring our superior numbers to bear.
I rise to any challenge.
They've already. Oh, those boulders are
Allow
coming for me.
Your orders?
Move.
Very well. Reason rules the day.
Oh no, they're still coming for me. I don't want to waste an item on this though. Well, I hope you survive, Hilda. Godspeed to you. How?
Do your worst. Steady on! Together now! With my aid.
You're mine!
Merely say the word.
We march. To me.
Must remain calm. It shall be
You
done.
just grab that item and then leave. There's no one over here, right? Who did they send out? They sent out more sword fighters.
Watch what royalty can do.
Oh, you guys are in for it.
Let's get going already.
Consider it well.
Here, Tatiana, you
I'm
can kill
going.
steal this one.
Time is at hand.
Joseph's kind of injured. I'm not going to redeploy him. I don't really need Oakley's, but
Judgment shall strike them.
kill steal, Tatiana.
You'll have no mercy from me.
Go on then.
I live on. Good.
I want to see how well this catapult hits those guys. Actually, you know what? They're going to get hit anyways. Let's everyone start moving.
The path is set.
We may need this. Seems I'm in
Hilda's
for a
really injured, but if
struggle.
she stands within the fire,
Very well.
she'll be okay. Oh, we missed one.
Surprised?
Witness the might of an angel. Your will shall be done.
I won't disappoint.
You guys are done with that.
What is it? I'm off.
Adel, you're too fast. Too fast.
My steed is swifter than the wind.
To me.
Let everyone else catch up.
Good.
I've arrived.
Hilda, not you.
Must remain calm. It shall be done.
What do you need?
You guys don't really need
I
the
got
XP.
Heading
I'll let them
right
come
now.
to me. We'll decide who needs who gets
I
the
believe I've
I'll
arrived.
do
Kill.
whatever you need. I see. What do you need
You'll
now?
not be disappointed.
Yes. I'm
Everyone's
going.
too close together. They're all
What
just
do you
pushing
need?
each other out of the way.
I'll not go.
Someone.
Try and make this
One thrust
The
of
fools again.
Any who bar my path must perish.
Feed XP.
A temporary fix. Be safe.
As it was written,
I'm prepared for
witness
anything.
the might of an I depart.
I'll do whatever
Actually,
you need.
You finish them.
That's what you
You'll
want.
You get the
not
kill
be
steal.
disappointed.
You might regret this.
I'm here.
Tatiana's
to help.
unit doesn't get a chance to get much XP because they walk so slow because of
I
Hodrick.
can't die yet. I enjoyed that.
You're gonna keep sending out more? Fine. Maybe I should have stayed in the catapult.
I'm going.
Catapult's one shot left. I don't think I can make it there in time.
In service of the royal, this may prove perilous. By your word, I have arrived.
Oh, maybe I can.
Order complete.
Did I get them? Yes. Haha, you
For
idiots.
the liberation.
I've arrived.
Perhaps a bit of caution.
Okay, now I'm out of ammo.
This may prove perilous. Very well.
I've arrived.
Okay, everyone. Get him.
I ride at once.
Except, actually, you two walk too fast, so you can stop here. You're gonna get shoved into the boss if I wait too long. I have to admit I'm impressed you made it this far, but that just proves what fine offerings your heads will make to our Emperor. It appears I'll have to cut them from your necks myself. Now's our chance, loose the catapult. Another one behind us, and the path's too narrow to dodge their fire. Come on, Elaine, we have to do something before that catapult flattens us. Easy.
Watch what
We just
royalty can do.
destroy them.
Stand ready.
Whoever gets there first, free for all.
Yes, I see.
Ready to move.
He's not gonna get there in time.
You got it.
The enemy has spotted me.
For now.
Oh, they aim for Joseph, you idiots. Oh no, they're gonna hit Hilda. That's fine.
Kneel before.
I'll not go.
You don't stand a chance.
So much for your secret weapon.
Onward! Regrettable.
Ooh, can I hit the boss with this catapult? Or is it too far away? It might be too far. That'd be hilarious. They just bring out their own demise.
Of the royal family, as expected of Cornian royalty.
Maiden's Hammer.
That's what you get.
Okay, who wants in? You guys are level 14, 15. You guys are 14 and then
Consider it
17.
well.
Okay,
I'm going.
you guys get in. Everyone else, you kind of come over here.
To the skies.
What do you need now?
Oh, I can hit him. You fool. You spelled your own demise. Alvin, you stop. Alvin, you stop right there. That's great.
Really, say the word. We march.
Ready to move. Heading there now.
Oh, I was gonna use Elaine's Valor skill, but it's too late now. I keep forgetting about that. I really should use more Valor skills.
Demise shall serve me well.
We advance.
A fine jest.
Deal me in.
Think you can take it.
Give it up. You see that?
That went very well.
Witness the might of an angel.
I'm still kicking.
The time is at hand.
Should have done this earlier.
Might eternal gratitude.
Albin's unit doesn't really need the XP. Can anyone, like, kill steal for me?
You'll not be disappointed.
You guys can't. They're the only ones that I would consider
rise
needing
to
it.
any challenge.
Well, Albin, you're up.
Yep. Try and make this fun, yeah?
Onward. Got more.
Darkness approaches.
I can help. Just relax.
Goodbye, single healer. Yay. I figured that battle would be long, but I thought it would be longer, so we got a lot of XP.
It is done.
So it is.
At long last, Geeth is consigned to the hell of history where he belongs. None will remember his name.
Or his face.
And everyone we lost can finally rest easy.
Justice was delivered this day. You can take things from here, Joseph.
Princess.
You do all the hard work, Joseph. You do all the cleanup. Okay, goodbye.
Listen up. I've decided to leave the Liberation. That, and I hereby dissolve the Knights of the Rose. You're free to live however you see fit.
No way, Virginia. I just spent 50 honors promoting you. You're not allowed to leave.
What? But why?
We did it, my lady. Geeth's gone.
That's exactly it. I spoke to him before he met his end, and the man didn't even remember who we were.
Oops, I didn't put Virginia in close range, or I didn't get Virginia to fight him, so she didn't actually get to say anything.
The corpses of those he murdered were nothing to him, rid from his mind ere the warmth had even left their bodies. All the while, I've been tortured by delusions of revenge. A damned slave to the past he had long since forgotten. Not only that, but I closed my ears to Joseph's plans, and in acting as I saw fit, put all of you in great danger.
It's basically the whole, like, you ruined my life and killed my family, and it's like, I don't even remember who you are.
And now, I must answer for my wrongs.
Please, my lady, don't belittle yourself. Virtue and justice play at the heart of your every action, as is proper for the paragon of Cornian royalty.
I'd think you were describing Elaine, not me.
Apologies if this is out of line, your ladyship. I have stood by your side for a number of years now, ever since you first stepped foot into Dragonhold. In that time, you have done what seemed impossible, restored pride to this land, and encouraged its people to reclaim their home. I doubt you fully understand just how monumental an accomplishment that is. In you, Prince Gilbert saw the progeny of a ruined land, holding her head ever high despite the many sorrows she'd confronted. That noble spirit stirred the dormant fire in his breast, emboldened him to take up his sword once more. Where has that spirit gone, I ask? I've always counted your pride as a member of the royal line to be among your greatest strengths. Yet were Prince Gilbert to see you now, he would surely view it as nothing but a weakness.
I dare you to say that again.
Princess, the people of Cornia aren't the only ones who look to you for hope. I know you want to bury your sword, but I ask that you don't bury the dreams of Dragonhold along with it.
Come on, Prince. Say something!
I must add my own plea to the roar, Virginia. In truth, there's still a great deal I've yet to learn. So many lessons left untaught the day I lost my mother. But that's precisely why I value having you beside me. To teach me the ways of Cornian royalty like no other can.
I suppose I could stay on at least a little longer, seeing how desperately you need me. Enough with your staring, all of you. Bashfulness doesn't suit me in the slightest. Old wound disturbing your sleep?
Ah, Princess. I was merely reflecting on that fateful day.
A wound of a different kind, then.
Queen Elenia, surrendered herself to that monster's blade, that the prince and I might escape it. Yet I can't help but wonder, had I only faced Galerius in her stead, might my demise have spared her such a cruel fate? Perhaps she would be the one standing beneath this moonlit sky instead of me. She deserved to live, not I.
Aw, Joseph.
It seems I too am slave to a past I cannot outrun.
Both our hearts were scarred deep by what happened 10 years ago. But that pain isn't ours alone. So many suffered that day, and so many suffer still. But there's still hope for peace. A lasting peace that can soothe the agony our people suffer. Elaine is that hope. The boy you saved, and the man you raised him to be. Take pride in that, Joseph.
You grow more and more like Elenia with every setting sun, flying true as an arrow, urged forth by the strongest conviction.
I'm not sure I'd go that far. Joseph, I can't be the mother Elaine has lacked all these years. But I can whip him into shape every now and again. Let's hold that whip together, shall we?
I'm not sure if that's the best analogy, but okay. Aaron, thank you so much for the stretch. Oh, what? By doing this battle, I liberated this area, but not all this stuff in between? Are you kidding me? Well, this is a fort. This isn't even considered a town. Feel free to leave the fortress to us. We'll not let Zenoira through here ever again. They say Princess Virginia herself slew the general who was in charge here. She's even more incredible than I heard. All of us around here would do anything just to meet her. Armored soldiers like me will lower the mobility of the unit we're assigned to, but it's a small price to pay for the protection we can offer our allies. The general that used to oversee this fortress was notorious for murdering prisoners of war. I hear even some folks from Zenoira are glad he's dead. Pritzlass has really lived up again, thanks to you. We'd love to repay you somehow, so don't hesitate to ask if you need a bit of help. We've been getting tons of work from the Drakenhold army lately. Time to make myself some actual coin. Now that we're at peace again, the real work can finally begin. We'll make sure no one else ever has to suffer the way we have. Look at all that timber, I need that. Oh, we have some support conversations too? Got knocked out cold by an enemy catapult. When I came to, I was hidden away behind an outcrop. Someone from my unit must have carried me there. But the entire squadron's dead now except for me. Laid down their lives protecting their home. I hear Prince Gilbert has returned to us and now seeks to reclaim all of Drakenhold. He must have escaped the castle somehow, back during Zenoira's invasion. In any case, I have no doubt he'll succeed in his mission. And of course, he has our undying support. I wonder what's happening in the capital. Until it's reclaimed, we'll always live in danger of being overrun again. In days gone by, the woman to my right there apprenticed with a renowned Cornian teacher. It's always the loudest voices screaming for revenge. Thankfully, nothing ever really comes of it. Oh, I need more tilapia. Okay, I'm not gonna deliver this because I'm just gonna use up all my timber, and I might need that for another town.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold.
Ooh, defensive ring sounds good. Buy this one.
Much of bewitch.
My hero Soldraga is currently in the hands of a woman clad in black armor. It's hard to celebrate any kind of peace when the castle is still under enemy control. Everything's a little bit more normal again, which means we can finally get back to work. Go on, take a look around town. It's a welcome relief not having to fear for our lives anymore.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold.
Adds magic damage and burn to an ally's next attack. Ooh.
Much obliged.
So now that we've cleared like this entire section of the map, there's still this. It's actually a little bit more than I thought. You like the blacksmith guy's voice? They did a good job of casting for this game. Why is there still stuff up here? This connects back to over here. So this is somewhere we've already been. Well, let's see what level this fight up here is. Also, I noticed Sharon was talking about Mother Lelia, but Prim actually comes with Mother Lelia's staff, and not Sharon, which is kind of interesting. They completely disbanded my unit. How dare. Not Hilda. Shit. This just connects. Oh. It's just a dead end with a chest. Cool. You know, if I promote Gloucester and Liza, Albin's unit is going to be really powerful, because then I have 3 promoted units in the same unit. Or in the same squad. I should spread out my promotions a little bit. Oh, Gloucester, goodbye.
Reloading. You good?
Albin's war cry whenever he wins a fight is so funny. This port is a vital trading post for ships sailing between Drakenhold and Pistorius, and I'll not hand it over to a band of damn rebels. Level 24, okay, we're not doing this one today. Oh, they did a number on us, ow.
Regrettable. Better keep this going.
And Virginia's unit also has 2 promoted units, so... We can't beat these guys, we'll just fend them off then. hate double shamans.
We can do this!
I've had
Victory is assured! We're on it!
looking great.
Not today!
No chance!
Never in doubt!
I keep pressing the wrong button because I think it's a sprint, and it just opens up the story menu. Okay, so we have 2 battles to do. We have this one, which is level 18, and then we have the story one. We have reports to do, I forgot. Awards, Sylvie. Why is it you always arrive late to muster? Such tardiness impacts not only yourself, but the lasting morale of our entire army. Because there's only so much time I have for my work, and I rather don't enjoy being pulled away from it. I'll not fault your dedication to this research. Yet while you march as a member of the Liberation Army, you have no choice but to follow to His Highness's every order. I suppose so, yes, and I can't deny how much he's done for me. I'll try to improve for his sake. See that you do more than try. As you well know, there are few among our ranks who can rival your immense ability with curses. In fact, I often hear the other soldiers singing your praises for the contributions you impart in battle. Do you now? I didn't know they felt that way about me. At times, I've even wondered if my lack of offensive magic was a burden to them. I assure you, you've no need to worry. Each of us has her own strengths and weaknesses, Sylvie. And I, for one, put great stock in your strengths, if only you would do the same. Thank you for saying so, Joseph. All I ask in return is you perform your duties with the utmost care. Speaking of which, I trust you've not forgotten our upcoming battle. Of course not, I could never. Somehow I struggle to believe you, but very well, let us depart together. Ooh, another one with Travis? Oh right, because we could do this one earlier because we didn't have access to this area. Travis, why are you carrying all that food? Some of the locals gave it to me for chasing Zenoira out of their town. I was just on my way to test it for poison. Oh, and do you do that every time, all by yourself? I have to, yeah, though they don't usually give us quite this much. But don't worry, I've got an antidote from Yana in case anything actually is poisoned. And I'd smell anything strong enough to kill me before I even took a bite. Even so, are you sure you should be taking on such a grave responsibility alone? I told you, I'll be fine. What's got you so concerned anyway? Don't tell me you're only in this for a snack. Oh no, well... You've got some real courage if you're willing to risk your life just to fill your stomach. I'm sorry, it's just my sister's particularly fond of a certain kind of cake you could only buy in that town. And so am I, actually. Go on. All I'm saying is I can help cure you if you ever need it, Travis. And my appetite's not the only reason I'm offering. But you admit it is a reason. Fine. You're welcome to do your little taste testing if you want, but I'm still taking the first bite. Just in case something goes wrong. Please don't call it taste testing. What a dutiful boy he is. He reminds me a little bit of Jamil from Grand Blue Fantasy. With the whole, like, taste testing poison thing. I have my armor, I have my belt, but why does it feel like I'm forgetting something? Have you really been inspecting your gear all morning, Fran? It's been hours by now. Well, yes, I was hoping to lighten my pack before we set off, actually. And I've gathered my essentials and checked them over dozens of times, but I still feel like there's something I'm forgetting. Worry any more and the stress is likely to kill you. Besides, it can't be that important if you're struggling that hard to remember it. Yes, you're probably right. Now stop thinking about this and go get some rest. That's an order. Of course, Princess. Maybe I'll head back to camp and take a nice relaxing nap. Though what if bandits attack while I'm asleep? Or you come across an insect and I'm not there to chase it away? Enough of all this senseless worrying, Fran. Whatever happens, Keitra and I can handle it. Even a bug, if necessary. But I could never impose on you like that, Princess. You can and you will, whether you like it or not. There she goes. How am I supposed to sleep but I can't stop wondering if she's okay? Okay, we're good. We're good. Onward! Save. Heir to the Dragonlands.
I must thank you again for agreeing to this, Elaine.
Wait, you have a cape now. Did you promote yourself, Gilbert?
Please, Zenoira is my enemy too, and one that neither of us could hope to overcome alone.
Even still, this debt is one that will not be easily repaid. And given everything I owe you, there exists another matter of which I must speak with you.
What do you mean?
I have an elder brother by the name of Ludwig.
You mean by the name of Aramis?
Where I struggled, he always excelled with maddening ease, beloved by our parents, and most of all, by our citizens. Were all things equal, he would be the one to ascend the throne. But he has been missing ever since the war began. Ludwig was even the one who proposed using Hermann as a spy. Here I stand with the most loyal servants in the land, and all I'm capable of is walking in my brother's shadow. But I shall walk in it forevermore if needs must. Ludwig is gone, and I will do whatever I can to guide Drakenhold to prosperity. The mantle once worn by my father now adorns mine own shoulders, as symbol of that conviction.
So that's where it came from. I've been thinking you looked a little more royal lately.
You mean that as a barb, I'm certain. Yet I shall take those words at face value. Thank you, Virginia.
You're no fun. So, what kind of mischief have you two been getting into over here?
Nothing of much import. Merely reminiscing on my brother.
Prince Ludwig, huh?
The time is nearly upon us. Now come, we unite with Hermann's company and reclaim Castle Soldraga.
You wish to speak with me?
I did. I'm sorry to distract you before such a pivotal battle, but this needed to happen in private. That swordsman is none other than Prince Ludwig.
You knew?
As did you, judging by your response. It matters not. Speak of the devil and he'll waltz right into your tent. It's good to see you again, Prince.
So, I've been found out.
I heard you'd gone missing, you know. Tragically lost since the war against Zenoira. Some mane you've grown in the meantime.
I beg of you, keep this matter a secret. You and Leia here are the only two who know my identity, and I would much prefer to keep it that way.
Sorry, but secrecy isn't really my game. Elaine must know of this.
Then he'll lose a capable sword in the process. Reveal the truth, and I am gone.
Fine then. There's no point telling him if you're just going to disappear the second I do. I promise I won't speak a word of this. For now. But that all ends when we arrive at Soldraga.
So be it. I will stand with the liberation until that time comes. And, situation withstanding, I must admit, I'm glad I can still be there for Gilbert in his time of need.
So that's how it is.
As Gilbert mentioned back at the Colosseum, he plans to ascend the throne once we've retaken Soldraga. It's a burden he found the resolve to shoulder only when it was thrust upon him. When Ludwig went missing, that is. But if he learned his brother still lived, well, the joy of their reunion might end up tinged with dismay. I know it all too well. For years, I had thought myself the sole survivor of the Cornian line, and worked tirelessly in that role.
Then, how did you feel when you learned I was alive?
To be frank, it was an equal helping of joy and envy. I admired Queen Elenia from the day I first laid eyes on her, and every ounce of my being is dedicated to restoring Cornia. But even I'm not brazen enough to challenge royal succession. You're the heir, no matter how much I might wish otherwise. Back to the topic at hand, though. You have to convince Aramis. Convince Prince Ludwig to reconcile with Gilbert.
I like how almost every decision you have in this game, it's like the first one is like the very obvious right one, and then the second one's like, oh, don't do it, you're gonna lose out on a character or something like that. Like every time you have the chance to execute someone.
Very well then. I'll speak to him.
I can't thank you enough, Elaine. If Ludwig is going to listen to anyone, it's you. I
also like how in the flashback, Virginia was also promoted, which means by our timeline, it must have happened recently. Herman lies in wait within Schweiger, not far to the west of here. Once we approach, he and his men shall claim the town as discussed. And they'll spray paint their armor green so we know not to attack them. By the way, these magic bombs should prove useful in destroying Zenora's array of barricades. Throw a magic bomb to damage all enemies in range of the blast. These items can also destroy certain traps, such as barricades. Now march swiftly, while they've yet to take notice. Look at all my green units. Wait, the winding path. Okay, but there's Herman. Okay, so we're up against an archer. Axe bearers, sword bearers. Well, Gilbert's level 19, he'll be fine.
Going already.
The day will be ours.
There's not enough room here for all of us. I'll send out my strong units first.
I'll ride any distance.
Hey Lork, welcome to the stream.
How can I assist?
Thanks for stopping by.
I ride at once.
Hey, Devil Aki, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello everyone, welcome. Hey Dalmas. Hey Icarus, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Please join us in following Devil Aki VT when you get a chance. Very cool streamer, and thank you so much for sharing your audience with me. Hope you guys are doing well. What were you playing today? Did you have a good time? I'm Kiro, a frog-themed martial artist. We're playing some Unicorn Overlord. We just started a pivotal battle here, and we are taking back our country right now, so we have to defeat all these bad guys in the way. Oh, you had a debut today? Congratulations! Wow, that's awesome. That's super exciting. Congratulations. Please go check out Devil Aki, guys. Debuting is always it could be a stressful thing, but is so worth it. Congratulations. That's awesome. Feel free to sit back and relax, or go take care of yourself after your stream.
The path is set.
Hey Killjoy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. It's the rebels, they're here. I'll head north and alert the castle. You stay here and hold them back. Do I have to kill that guy before he runs off?
Anything.
I mean, I could probably do it, but...
Consider it done.
You ate the bad beans from Bean Boozled? Well, sounds like you had fun, though.
I've arrived.
You guys all come this way.
By your word.
Well, I can easily catch up to that axe guy.
Run through. Steady onward! Together now! Well
I haven't even promoted anyone in
Say the word.
Adel's unit.
My steed is swifter than the wind.
To me.
You got it.
Ah, there you are. I've awaited your arrival. Now, let us secure a brighter future for all at Drakenhold. Spray paint my armor blue.
None shall
Well, he turned
overtake
blue
me.
instead of green, so I actually get to directly control him. Good job, Herman. I'm rooting for you.
Onward.
Look at them bringing a group of 4 Arbalists against me.
I stand ever firm.
Oh, his friends have names too, Elma and Lothar. He only has a squad of 3 as well, that's pretty impressive. We shall follow any order you deem fit to give, Prince Elaine. Enemies behind us, what's the meaning of this?
Embrace your weakness. Whatever you require, at once.
Get him. Get that axe bearer.
Outmatched.
Oh no. Damn it, another guy intercepted us. And he's a better matchup for us.
Don't despair.
Yield to me.
Be gone. Come here. We can do this.
Yeah, this is a Vanillaware game, so it's the same people who made Odin Sphere.
You're mine. Allow me.
And other games like that.
This is for you.
Oh no, Clive!
This is for you.
No, I need to catch up with this asshole.
As you command.
The time is at hand.
Well, this guy's actually pretty strong against, like, my groups here. I need Albin, he's too slow.
Yep.
A vital position.
Ah, Prince Gilbert has returned to us at last. There's not much an old soul such as I could do for him, but I hope this proves useful all the same. And a word of advice, if I may. The road ahead is littered with barricades, which will slow your march. But seize the enemy catapults, and you'll have little issue clearing the path. Now go, brave knights of the liberation, and know that our prayers are forever with you.
Whatever you require.
You intercept these guys.
Advancing.
We march.
Okay, Elaine will do better. Okay, at least Elaine will knock this guy away. Wait, I forgot, I could deploy people behind now that I have Herman.
Your villainy ends here.
You've got this. Yield to me. Quiet down now.
Dang shamans.
Go on.
Actually, these promoted mercenaries or promoted sellswords are pretty strong. I don't want to promote my sellswords though, because I like the sellsword outfit more than the promoted one. And the promoted one's not bad.
Easy now.
Fine job.
Knock him away. Yeah.
The time is at hand.
I don't know if I can get to this guy though. Let's deploy some more people.
Your shield.
Joseph might be okay.
In service of the royal, awaiting your command.
Okay, Joseph will be fine.
By
Okay,
your
actually,
word.
Herman, you can stay here.
As you command. Sir.
These guys are coming.
Onward.
See if Elaine can catch up.
As you ordered.
Come.
Right! I am with you!
Vigor fades. Your strength
Oh, I was about to say you guys can't take on Joseph, but that was quite a bit of damage.
Be healed.
Yeah, die from poison.
Glory to the liberation!
What would you ask? Very well.
Everyone else is too slow.
You face me.
Let's keep knocking these guys away. They're not as strong, and then they got rid of their one of their members.
You've got this. Quiet down.
Yeah, stun him. Yeah, zap him.
Easy now.
We march on. The time is at
Can I
hand.
finish him? No. I didn't even take in the bridge actually, just because he's injured. Can't select it. I can't select the bridge. It's fine.
I shall hold nothing back.
In favor. Your strength.
You think you can take down Joseph, huh? Huh? Oh, okay, goodbye, Joseph. Revenge.
Got me good.
Your villainy
Oh,
ends
right
here.
into Elaine.
Go on. You've got this.
Oh, Scarlet actually got the final blow.
See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
Victory grows ever closer. We march.
Yeah, it's a deadly ping pong.
I'm most grateful. Awaiting your command. You have my thanks.
There you go. We're good now.
The time is at hand.
How can I assist? I ride at once.
I gotcha.
Albin's not gonna make their entire
Heading there now.
take it in time. I like my mounted units, but they have so much advantage, being so much faster than everyone.
What would you ask?
The time is at hand.
Just keep
To me.
ping-ponging this guy with Elaine then.
Come then.
There we go. Got rid of their mercenary, now all they have are shamans.
Quiet down.
Is that better?
Quiet down. Yield to
We march on.
Onward.
Finish him off, Elaine.
Awaiting your command. By your word.
That catapult's gonna be trouble.
Your will shall be done. We march.
You know, did I not claim that other bridge? I keep just assuming that when I kill enemies on bases, I just get the base, but I actually have to claim it.
You've got this. Light.
Fine job.
Take notes, Lex.
May the Father smile upon me.
My legs grow heavy. We march.
I suggest we think ahead. By your word.
Come.
Ever weaker.
The battle is won.
A little bit of tricorn pride for you.
Nice level up.
Holds you back.
A trivial undertaking.
Okay, their catapult hasn't started firing yet.
I shall be your shield.
Yes. I see.
Whatever you require.
Let us plan our next move. Allow me. We march.
Ready to move? You got it. How about that? What do you need?
I like how he toots a little horn when he claims a base.
Heading there now.
Merely say the word.
Oh, I forgot Clive died.
The time is at hand.
I needed that. How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the wind.
I shall be your shield.
To the skies! Nowhere is too far. At once.
You might regret this.
My magic is...
At least Tatiana's unit is really good against fighting heavy armor. They're so slow moving, at least I can get people that are close by to the base.
Be careful.
Go on then.
Looking great.
How tiresome.
Well, that guy's running away. Under attack, are we? Well, I have just the remedy for that. Uh-oh, he's gonna start catapulting.
What next, Your Highness?
What would you ask?
Just move
Very
out of the
well.
way.
I'm prepared for any. I ride at once.
This guy's running away to alert the others, huh? I can't really stop him. He's too fast and far. I don't really want to use the items on the barricades just yet. If I can help it.
Someone's unlucky.
I'm here to help.
Embarrassing.
My magic is...
Do you want to... This should help. I live
A
on.
little closer to my former strength.
Ooh,
Not
she can
a
make
single
allies
one shall leave alive.
attacks a true
Consider
strike.
it
That's
well,
useful.
If that's what you want.
As expected.
Oh my god, they still hit Fran.
I'm uneasy about this.
I thought they wouldn't be able to hit her from there. Oh, she's too far away for me to use.
set.
Got healing.
Oh.
I got a magic mine. Wait, no, that guy. I thought that guy was running away from me. He turned around and came at me. Okay.
We can do onward! Victory is assured!
Don't go dying on me. With my aid.
Come here! I can battle stand.
I gotta get to this catapult before it shoots again. He's gonna waste another shot.
Got more for me.
I've come
say the word.
as ordered.
Get him before he shoots. Dang it, get out of my way.
Don't despair!
Forgive me.
We can do this!
I shall ease your pain.
I can help.
Don't go dying on me.
Stop healing each other.
Never in doubt!
Quickly, before they shoot, yes!
Prepare to be run through!
This is for you!
Be gone!
Come here!
Allow me.
Well then!
The fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
I must pause for now.
The time is at hand.
The fight continues. My body aches. I'm uneasy about this, sir.
Everyone come in for the campfire. For the campfire song.
Now then. We march. Onward.
I fear I'm fate at once.
I am yours to command, Your Highness.
One thrust of the lance is all I need. Steady on! Together now!
Forgive me. I shall ease your pain.
That'll do!
Apple's just
give my steed a
stealing
rest.
everyone's XP. Alright, you guys are still here. You can withdraw.
I'm going.
I've arrived.
Okay. Who needs XP? I mean, I guess out of everyone here,
At
you
your
could use
service.
it. You're not the first priority, but
Understood.
As you command.
Judgment shall strike them. I stand ready. I depart.
Hey, I'm here.
that guy's getting away.
We stand at our destination.
Standing by.
Why did that guy run away and then towards us again? Okay. I think I should hit the watchtowers first. I should also hit their other catapult. See if I can... I can't get both barricades and the watchtower. Let's just do this. You guys all gather here.
By your word. As expected.
Now then.
Yes.
What shall I
Oh,
do?
that didn't damage you? I thought that hit the watchtower. God damn it! I wasted a shot just killing one barricade. God damn it! I was trying to be greedy. I thought that my circle was on him, but it wasn't. Wait, why do you keep running away, coward?
Ready to move. Heading there now.
I think he's just patrolling back and forth. I thought that he was running back to get like reinforcements.
I stand ready.
I'm leaving for now.
Nowhere is too far.
Well, that was a waste of a catapult shot. It's fine. I'll catapult this guy, and then I'll catapult their catapult.
Where should I go next?
dead and buried.
Very well.
You'll not be disappointed. Your will shall be done.
What do you need?
How can I assist? Your will shall be done.
I'll not.
I don't want to give Gilbert the XP. Albin's unit's too good now.
You got it.
At your service.
I can't hit the catapult and the base at once.
You're done for.
Deal me in.
Stay right there.
You're done.
Take it easy.
You see that?
I mustn't grow complacent.
You see that, Magellan?
Just keep getting tougher. Wasn't even worried.
My steed is swifter than the wind.
These guys are still catching up to us. What a bunch of slowpokes.
Higher still.
'Tis the fruit of my labor. Gotta keep getting stronger.
I only have one shot left on the catapult.
Yes, I'll take it.
Nowhere is too far.
Oh, it's still on cooldown. I think I should clear out this area if I get these barricades and this thing all at once. Save me some trouble.
I've arrived.
I am yours to command, Your Highness.
Castle Soldraga is but a few paces away. Onward, men, as we press the attack. Damn, we have to tell the boss.
General, there is
Welcome in, CB. No, it's Berengaria.
What is it?
The rebels have breached our front line, ma'am. They march on the castle as we speak.
Good. I would have been disappointed if they came all this way only to die at the gates. Yes, they'll prove a fine enough opponent. Ready the troops. I shall take the field myself.
No, I have to fight her. You have to undo that brainwashing. Okay, good thing he didn't get in the catapult. Come then, if you dare. Prove to me you're worthy of becoming more than a red stain on my axe. I also realized why she was so good is because she's a pre-promote unit. Oh my god, that's so many enemies. I should have hit the catapult when they were there. I could have hit all those wyverns at once. What's Ren doing in the castle? So this is why Baltro kidnapped her, to use as a pawn in his monstrous game. Still your resolve, Travis. Together we shall see Berengaria restored. No, I should have fired at this. Look at this cluster I could have got. Actually, I should still hit them. This group will be easy.
Nowhere is too far. At your service.
They're not moving, are they? Oh, they are. Maybe I should just get these guys. I mean, Wyvern Riders are more annoying. Okay, let's see how many of them I can hit with this. I was gonna hit this, but...
What's next?
Oh, I got a whole bunch of them.
Let's see just how strong I can get.
Oh, I like cleared them. Okay, that's
Let
good.
us plan our next move.
What do you need?
Okay, I'll get Albin to clear the barricades. Actually, no, you know what? I could get Nina to do it. Wait, no, Nina's not here. Neither is Morden. Damn it.
Ready to move. Yep.
Witness the
Oh,
might
please, you
I
can move
take
out of
to
the way. You're not
skies.
strong enough. Actually, Gilbert, you're not very strong
Allow
either. You
me.
could stay behind. You three. Oh, no. you two and you start moving forward.
To me.
Order complete.
Well, these guys aren't even moving forward at us.
Where should I go next?
You face me.
No running. Gaze upon.
Come then.
Oh, I should move Virginia now. She doesn't need to stay in the catapult.
Yeah, I got you.
Easy now. Like new.
Good. I must never yield. Well fought. The time is at hand.
Right, the Valorous Order lasts an entire battle. I should just use this. Actually, I'll see if I can get Virginia to come.
Nowhere is too far. I stand ready. Nowhere is too far. At once.
What do you need? Heading there now. Try and make this.
Your villainy ends here.
I shall hold.
Prepare to be run through.
You're done for.
I want Adel to get all the XP.
You've got this.
Nope. Yeah.
Look at them all guarding each other like a bunch of bros.
Let me. I'll help. Like new.
Fine job. We march.
Fran needs to get a little bit closer for this one.
You'll not be disappointed. I depart.
I'm here.
Eat this. Everyone get buffed.
A second wind, it seems.
Man, I wish I saved my catapult. I wish I didn't waste that one shot. I could decimate this entire group right here. Now I have to do it manually.
Your villainy.
Try and make this.
Come. One thrust of the
Come
left.
then.
No running.
Thank you. Got more. You good?
No complaints here.
I really need to get Jeremy's unit out. They have not gotten much XP, but they're just not very good right now with my current setup, unless I replace Jeremy, but... Well, this guy's on his last legs because he took a cannon hit, so actually these guys are actually prime for the taking.
You're done for.
Your villainy.
Gaze upon.
Prepare to be
No running.
Dang it, Oakley's is
You
too far
face
away.
me.
Come.
She's the one who I need to feed XP to.
You're done for.
Your villainy ends here.
No running.
Do your work.
I shall hold nothing back.
I am with you. Let it show.
I fight in me yet. I've not chosen my grave yet.
Witness the might of an angel.
She's not even strong enough.
Your will shall be done.
Gaze upon the.
You face me.
Try and make this.
One thrust of the left.
Your villainy.
No running.
Behind you.
Ow! No, Gloucester. Oh no, he's dead. Yeah, I should probably buff him up too.
Take it easy.
You see that? Pretty tough, huh?
We march.
Glad I got backup.
You'll not be disappointed. I depart.
I got you.
Once we clear out this guy, we can start marching again.
Try and make this fun.
Right? The debuff animation for the Dark Knights is so funny looking.
Any who bar my path must perish. Momentum is with us, as decreed by the Father himself.
Ooh.
Impressed, Elaine? I'll never hold myself back.
What do you need?
Witness the might of an angel.
The time is at hand.
Awaiting your command.
This
Merely say the word.
This guy's actually pretty good.
Consider it done.
Not against Adel though.
At your service.
Actually, I'd rather that Fran would
Understood.
get the kill.
I'm prepared for anything.
Everyone else move here.
My steed is swifter than the wind. I've
Now
arrived.
yours to command, Your
I've
Highness.
arrived.
More for me.
As you wish.
Need to camp.
I stand ready. I take to the skies.
No, Joseph, why are you going around the long way?
Face me and be cut down. Onward!
Right, I forgot Keitra has the same abilities as Mordin and Nina. I could have her clear out the
You'll be okay.
blockades.
Yeah.
I did it! It seems you've misjudged me.
What would you ask? Very well.
Nowhere is too far. Sir,
What next, Your
Hoist the
Highness?
banners.
How can I assist?
Oh, I can't use the campfire? Oh no, did I already use it? No, I didn't. Why can't I use it? Oh, he hasn't arrived on it yet. Wait, no, he hasn't. Why can't I use the campfire? I'm standing on top of it.
The path is set.
Ready to move. You got it.
I'll not fail you. By your word.
Splendid.
Why can't I use the campfire? Why can't I use the campfire?
Merely say the word. Consider it done.
Encampment, camp.
Onward. I've arrived.
There, I don't know why that wasn't working. Why did Joseph go around the other way? I thought I told him to go this way, or whatever.
I stand ready. At once.
Your will shall be done. Proceeding apace.
Prepare to be
I
right.
shall hold
No running.
Come then.
Wait, you have to give XP to Albin. They're all level
Do your
18.
worst.
Adel, they're all like 19,
shall
18.
Try and make this.
You face
No running.
Yeah!
At least we're not struggling against the enemies, so that's good. Barely any XP though. Oh, did Oakley's not get the Valorous Order? I thought she did.
You'll not be disappointed. I depart.
Nowhere is too far. Understood.
As
Order
expected.
complete.
Oh, Fran won't make it in time.
One thrust.
Try and make this.
Mourn your
Gaze upon them.
Prepare to be run.
No running.
Oh, Mayu! Welcome to the stream! Thanks for stopping by, it's good to see you. You're doing well today.
I can help. Thank you.
Albin's unit is so good, and I haven't even promoted anyone else. Okay, so we have a bunch
At your
of Wyvern
service.
Knights guarding. Oh, that's not good, so
I'm prepared for anything.
Well, I forgot I could deploy more people now.
Order must be preserved.
The Cornian militia fights on.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Mayu.
Your orders?
I got you.
Boy,
Awaiting your command.
this enemy's a little tricky.
assist?
We march.
Okay, Elaine can take him though.
The path is set.
Everyone else. Gather here.
My steed is swifter than the wind.
Ready to move.
You move this way.
Heading there now.
I'll not fail you.
I want to run into
as
the
you
boss.
wish.
What next, Your Highness?
You're done for.
Yeah, I guess Albin's gonna hog all the XP for a little bit.
Embarrassing.
Pretty tough, huh?
So there's Wyvern Knights coming this way. Who did I want fighting these guys again? Oh, Elaine. Oh, I accidentally moved him. Where's Elaine? Well, they do the same amount of damage to each other.
Awaiting your command.
What do you need?
Nowhere is too far.
Do you need something?
Well, that's not good.
I rise to any challenge.
Actually, I'll wait till Rolf gets in range. Because he can do a
Heading there now.
arrow support on these guys.
I am yours to
There's
command,
time
Your
yet to
Highness.
claim victory. The time is at hand. Onward.
Who's my target? Right.
Ready to move.
It's so crowded here. Look at all my units here. There's too many of them.
Your villainy ends.
Oh my.
Come.
Victory shall be swift.
Ooh, I kind of want to get... Well, Gilbert's not going to get the XP though, right? I still want to watch him fight.
With me, brave warriors of Drakenhold. This day we reclaim our pride and our hope. Haste is key. Pressure them.
Ooh, he like buffs everyone. That's good.
How embarrassing. Shield yourselves.
Actually, his unit might be good against the boss. I was not using him because I thought that he would suck against the boss, or not the boss, but the guy standing on this base. See, my only hesitation with using Gilbert is that he hasn't officially joined me yet, so he's not actually getting XP. But
march.
That's fine. Hey, Gwendolyn, welcome to the stream.
At your service. Sir.
Your orders?
It's just a clusterfuck of everyone standing together.
You face me.
I'm here too.
There we go, ranged assist. Thank you, Rolf. I wish I had more archers in my party. I could hire mercenaries, but I don't want to do that.
Go on. Easy now.
Well, the battle just keeps going. This is what happens when everyone has too much AP and PP.
Good. Your villainy and try me.
Gaze upon me.
Gonna be.
You choose poorly, villain. With all swiftness, for victory! As I strategized, the dragon god smiles upon me. Your will shall be done. By your word.
Do you need something?
Heading there now.
No mercy.
This map's turning out okay though. I was afraid we'd be tight on time, but we're only like just over halfway there. Man, I love Griffin Knights in this game. They're so good. Hitting an entire column at once.
My training's paid off. Victory is ours.
Okay, so Rolf needs XP. I kind of want to put Rolf in the catapult. It might take him a little bit of time to get there, though.
'Tis ours.
Barely any effort.
I never miss my target.
A regrettable end.
Do you see now? Who's my target? Right.
Everyone else, gather here. Gather round.
The path is set.
Order complete.
As expected.
Don't stop pushing each other into the enemies.
I believe I've arrived.
Oh my god, look, we just
I'm here.
kept pushing each other into the enemies. Oh, I totally forgot about these guys. They're still marching. Damn it, I can't... Oh, I can hit... I can't really hit her from here. Yeah, I can't hit anyone with this. They're too close. Darn it.
I'm ready. Do you need something?
Witness the might of an angel. I stand ready.
We march.
Victory
I
is
thought this
all
said
but
duration
assured.
one battle, but it looks like it wore off. Oh, one battle as in... Oh, one fight. I thought it meant one battle as in that lasts for like the entire... Like,
I'm ready.
battle. That makes sense. That doesn't sound as OP as I thought.
Allow me.
You'll do
Very
pretty good.
well.
Berengaria is a little bit of
Say
a
the
force to be
word.
reckoned with.
Consider it done.
You'll not be disappointed.
I got you.
What would you ask?
I want Travis to fight her, but he's gonna get... Well, not destroyed, but it's just not
I
ideal
rise
for
to
him.
any challenge.
Nowhere is too far.
We march. Onward.
Who's my target? Heading there now.
Come then. One thrust of the lance is all I need.
I'll support you.
But without the range assist, they do so much damage.
I'll enjoy watching you struggle as I choke the life from your rebel necks. Want to keep going?
We can.
Berengaria is such a good unit. I can't wait to get her back.
We can do this.
Goodbye, Berengaria.
Well then.
Okay, who wants to kill Steel?
Your orders? Allow me.
You guys could use the XP. What about Rolf?
Witness the might of an angel.
Oakley's could take it too. You know, Oakley's, you get the finishing. She's actually a lower level than Rolf's unit, even though Rolf's unit hasn't really doing anything.
How can I assist?
You know, no, darn it! I forgot Elaine was still going for her.
Come then.
No,
Prepare to be
Elaine!
your villainy ends
He's
here.
gonna
Do
kill
your
Steel.
worst. You face
I was
him.
gonna
Prepare
save
to be
that.
run through. Your villainy ends here.
Damn it! Forgot to cancel his movement. It's hard when everyone's gathered in one spot. You can't see where the hell everyone's going. Come on, thief, dodge everything. I need to save the XP for my other party members. Yeah, I'm suffering from success.
We march on. Just leave it to Lex.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Victory grows ever closer.
Well... Wait, there was another base? There was wait, I'm looking at the little mini-map. There was another base on the far south of the map that I didn't even notice, and I didn't take it. Or I don't think it was a base, I think it was a tower. Oh no, it's a fort. And no enemies were coming from it, that's why I didn't notice it was there. Ooh, a nice carnelian pendant.
Ren! Use the ring, Elaine! Please!
Zipadilip. Jablui! Opatamine!
I'm sorry, Ren. This is all my fault.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's me. All I ever wanted was to keep you safe.
Pardon the interruption.
Prince Gilbert.
There can be no mistaking it. You are none other than the daughter of House Zexhelm.
I am. And after my family's role in the uprising, I have no right to stand before you.
There is no need to unearth what time has long buried. Though it does make this all the more difficult to comprehend. Why have you chosen to side with Zenoira?
To get my hands on this armor here. A lost relic of their ancient empire. I needed strength to take revenge for what they did to our family. And claiming their colors was the only way to get it.
All of this was for Father, then?
Yep. But I knew you'd get roped in too if you learned the truth. So I lied, said all those awful things to get you to leave. I wanted to keep you as far from battle as I could.
Ren.
We've already lost so much, Travis. Our father, our mother. I wasn't about to lose you too.
Then the answer is already at your fingertips. 'Tis a bitter drink, being forsaken by an elder sibling. I'm glad to see you reunited. Now, I have matters of my own to attend to.
I'll never abandon you again, Travis. I swear it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know?
I wouldn't have it any other way. We fight shoulder to shoulder from now on. And Travis, I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
Aw. She is so much taller than him. That's a lot of journal entries. Or archive entries.
Ludwig, you're alive.
Oh, so I don't actually get to see the conversation between Elaine and Aramis before convincing him to come talk to Gilbert?
Why did you not return to us sooner?
The battle I waged with Zenoira cost us our father, and my entire army besides. There would be no celebration to welcome home one who has failed Drakenholt so dearly.
You're not to blame for his death, Ludwig. Zenoira is, and you're well aware of it.
If you speak of their magics, I've already heard of the matter from Virginia. Gloucester was affected as well. But there's little use asserting such claims now. Father has passed, and so too has the moment to rewrite my narrative.
Tell me then, why have you returned?
Yeah, Gilbert is also much shorter than Aramis.
Because Elaine asked me to meet with you. Quite insistently, I might add. That you may claim the throne free of any lingering doubts or objections. I'm proud of you, Gilbert. And so is Father. I'm sure.
Yet he would rightly assert you deserve the crown, not I, as is your station as the eldest son.
You're wrong. I cast aside my name, my very kingdom, out of shame for what I've done. A man like me does not deserve to lead. Not only that, but the unexpected return of a cowardly king would only sow chaos amongst our vassals.
Even still, I know in my heart you would be a more capable ruler than I.
You think too highly of me, and remain blind to your own worth all the while.
Ludwig, wait.
Our people have rallied around you not because they feel you need the support, but because they believe in you to lead them true. The King Drakenhold yearns for is you, Gilbert.
Where will you go?
I plan to rejoin the Liberation, to fight alongside them as hired steel, and to one day see Galerius given the demise he has earned.
In that case, I will accompany you.
We just freed my nation, but you know what? Instead of staying here and leading them, because they need a leader like a king, I'm just gonna leave. I mean, I'm glad to have you, Gilbert, but logistically, I don't know.
No. You must stay here, and restore the lost glory to our land.
Apologies, but I am the king of this nation. I have no interest in taking orders from mere sellswords.
Look at him, he's suddenly playing the king card all of a sudden.
You've always been impossible, you know. But I admit, you wear Father's mantle well.
And we finished Drakenhold in like 3 streams as opposed to Cornea, which took like 5 or 6. Because Cornea was like subdivided into more smaller pieces than Drakenhold. I feel like the other countries are going to be the same, but they're actually not going to take as long as they look on the map. I've been informed His Majesty intends to walk among you, sir. I only ask you watch over him in my stead. From this moment forth, I am nothing more than a humble servant of the Liberation. Herman, you're in charge, you're king now. Soon we shall slay Galerius and bring a close to this dark tale.
Together with Prince Gilbert, we have successfully laid claim to his throne at Castle Soldraga. Zenoira must surely be reeling from such a staggering blow to their stomach. Now, this is the state of Fevrith at present.
Where to next, then?
What do you think about Elheim? Seems only right after that weird vision you had when we were saving Scarlet.
I like how they gave us a choice to go to Drakengard or Elheim first, but like looking at the levels of the quests involved, it was very obvious you're supposed to go to Drakengard first. Like you could have just gone for Elheim if you wanted, but
if you hope to reach the realm of the elves, we will first need to navigate our way through the Winding Wood. Let us make for its edge, in the southwest of Cornea.
It's also so funny how... Ooh, look at all those report conversations. It's so funny how, like, Cornea is still under Zenoira control, but we've literally taken over, like, everything except for the main castle town in the middle. Like, what could they do from here? Like, what could they do from this? I mean, I know just because we reclaim these places, it doesn't mean they can't just march through them again, but still, it's just funny looking at the map like this. Like, you can, if you're strong enough, you can go straight for endgame from here, but you need to be able to get past this level 38 attack, which is hire just a bunch of catapults. It's not a bad idea. Dang it, I didn't need more tilapia. I shall tend to the needs of our people in King Gilbert's absence. That was some battle we had here. We'd all be dead and buried if not for you. That was my first time in command of my own unit. I'm just glad we all made it out alive. Well, I made it back home in one piece. Real challenge now is going to be collecting my pay. I've never been so happy just to survive a fight, I'll tell you. Glory to Drakenhold! Glory to King Gilbert! Drakenhold is in complete disarray and everyone knows it. But things will get better now that the prince is back. They have to, right? We might have freed Drakenhold, but what about everywhere else? I'm especially worried about Elheim. Oh, how I'd love to be an elf. The Drakenhold army has its hands full keeping the peace throughout our kingdom. We couldn't spare a single soldier even if we wanted to. Our losses were real heavy, but we've got to think it was worth it. Our home is actually ours again for one. I'm sure everyone who gave their lives to the cause would agree. All of our knight orders need some serious restructuring, but we don't have enough officers left alive to do it. I wish I could just take this armor off and get some sleep, but I'll stand however long I must in service of my country. The Wyvern Corps suffered some heavy losses in the last battle. It's going to take us quite some time to bounce back. That tilapia? Yes. That's not enough. I need one more. What's this? Whoa. This is a random town in the middle of nowhere. As far as I could tell, Zenora's watchful eye has never reached us here. That's why life's just a little more peaceful than most anywhere else. You must have traveled far to get here. Please try to rest if you have a moment. Well, the only person I've left the station is Gilbert. Oh no, Berengaria. You can go here.
If you say so.
I want Gilbert to watch over his own city, but I just need more tilapia. Oh, this city's here too, dang it. It's barely been a moment since the battle ended, but the people of this town have already managed to repair their homes. The resilience of our citizens is really something special. A lady with long blonde hair saved me from those scary soldiers. It was amazing. I want to be just like her when I grow up. Aramis is not a girl? Unless she meant like Scarlet. We've patched up all the houses that got destroyed in the battle. Now the real work starts. Some things might never be the same again. We have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. That's all we can do. Something's really got my husband riled up. Feels like he'll toss on some armor and rush off to battle if I don't keep an eye on him. Seemed like a fight was coming our way, so I figured I'd pull out the old sword just in case. Ended up pulling a damn muzzle instead. Oh, thank you. It's over here. Oh, this is where we came from before. Tilapia? Oh, thank God. Okay, another strange carving. I need to repair those bridges. That's enough of the mercenary life for me. The church will always be where my heart truly lies. Thanks to Prince Gilbert, the Drakenhold banner is flying proud over the capital once more. And with the kingdom back in our own hands, maybe I'll take some time off. Head home for a bit. Oh, I barely made a single gold in that last battle. That's what happens when I'm against wyverns. I think Gilbert's already promoted, is he not? Yeah. Cool, cool. Okay, so I could kick out Joseph now and put back Berengaria. Oops. And then this unit. I have Gilbert in here. Gilbert with Aramis and Prim and Hilda. Then where does Leia go? I want to put Leia in a group with these girls, but I can't fit more than 4 people in a unit right now. I guess Leia's just gonna be on the sidelines? That kind of sucks. Who else can she talk to? Virginia, Aramis, Gilbert, Berengaria. I could put her with these guys, but I want Hilda in there. I could put her with these guys, actually. Then Selvy's missing someone. And she's pretty useful. She could talk to Lex, Miriam, Alk, Joseph, Bruno, Monica. She doesn't really have a place to be. I'd rather level up Selvy than... No, but Selvy was only there because of Joseph. If I keep her there, she has no one to talk to. Oh no, she can talk to Bruno. That was actually a pretty funny conversation. Yeah, sorry, Leia. You're out. My remaining characters, Joseph, Renault, Leia. It's not really a good unit. Oh, I can already station a guard here. I didn't need to do all those deliveries. I was only putting those because I thought I needed more. Well, that's fine. I just wasted some materials. Well, we got some war funds and honors, so it's not a complete waste.
Could be my honor.
Okay. Gilbert, you said you're gonna come with us, but you're just gonna stay here. Okay, we have 1 battle left to do here. Where'd this battle go? Wasn't there a battle here? Did it disappear because I did this? I did this because this was level 17. Wait, no, it's over here. Wait, no, I already did this one. This one's a sigil. Oh, dang it. I was leaving another battle here for later because it was level 18, and this was... I didn't think that doing this one would get rid of this one. It's just gone. Oh, I can go mining again. Darn it. I didn't think that battle would just disappear. I mean, it was just a liberation quest, so it didn't have any story purpose. But... I wasted it. I don't have enough for the bridges, right? Oh, that's not. I have to go this way. Looks like I got the materials. What do you say? Okay. I think this bridge uses different materials than this one. I think this one's more important, though. I want to check to have this one. Mind if I take the lumber off your hands? This poor bridge won't go fixing itself. Here you go. Afraid that's not quite enough. Keep at it. Well, can you remind me how much I need? I'm pretty sure it's in my quest log. No. Gather 30 Dracia lumbers. Do I not have any right now? Did I just give it all away? Oh no, I have 20. I have 29! I just need one more. This one needs 30 Sedronites. Okay, I could do that one. I just need one more freaking lumber. Yeah, that lady was surrounded by a grove of trees, but apparently that wasn't good enough for her. Yep, this should be plenty. You ready for me to get started? Let me whack the bridge with my hammer. Single-handedly fix it. And that's that. Glad I could help. I've heard much about your liberation army, young man. Here, use it well. Ooh. Azure Crest Shield. Is that— I repaired this bridge just for that? That's it? I wish it would tell me where I could find some— where some lumber points respawn. There must be at least one lumber point that's respawned somewhere around here that I could pick up some lumber, right? On my own. Surely someone here has some lumber. I think I already picked these ones clean recently, though. Yeah, there's nothing here. I think I just wait until I do a battle so I can actually get some from my guard outposts. Yeah, let's go dismantle some poor person's home. Get some lumber. Desperate times, you know? Come on, there has to be some— I just need one piece of lumber, man. I shouldn't have given it away to the capital. I totally thought that I needed to do more deliveries there. Wait, is this lumber? Yes, it's literally one. Oh, but now it's daytime. I want it to be nighttime because I can see the black market trader is on the other side of that bridge. You've done a kind thing here, kid. If only fixing my back was as easy as this bridge. Come on, you know I can't be dealing goods in broad daylight. Try stopping back later, okay? Dang it. Oh, I don't have the journal for this one. At least I found the last monument. Wait, there's— oh, there's like an area here I haven't visited. How do I get there? Well, there's a path here. Hidden. Wait, no, it's not. Just looks like there is. Oh no, here? How do I get here? Oh. Was that what I was looking at? I think I was just looking at that piece. Oh yeah, I was looking at a little outcrop there. Let's do report conversations. We'll come back for the black market. Wait, it's almost nighttime again. Oh, didn't it just turn into daytime? Didn't it just turn to daytime? Did quick travel change the time? I don't think quick travel changes the time. Okay, I'm not gonna question it, but no wonder it's always night. For some reason, it's like always nighttime in this game too. Whenever I open up the game and start a stream, is it like Final Fantasy 14 where it's not actually like an even 12-hour divide? It's like darkness takes up like 3/4 of the day. What do you got for me? Pestilence Staff. Poison Burst. Attack a single enemy with magic. It hits all enemies if target is poisoned. Oh, this one heals you. That's a good one. I want this Thief spell. Allows an ally to evade one hit. That's good. I don't really need... Oh, actually I need these. Carnelian Pendant. Lapis Pendant. Always very useful. Sanguine Bow is good, but I only have one archer. I only have Rolf, so it's not really worth buying this for 15,000 now. This seems good if I have like a poison setup. I should buy from the other black market dealer. Or, assuming they're not the same person, I don't know. Wait, there's a shard there. How do I get there? Why is there a shard inside the lake? How do I get to that shard? Don't tell me Elaine gets flying powers later. He gets an actual flying unicorn. Okay, a Thief's Mantle is useful. Again, I don't need bows. A shark mount? Actually, let's get some Iron Shackles. I heard that these might be good for like Hodrick, because it's initiative -10, but take 5% less damage. I might as well have one. Between this stream and the next stream, I'll probably go on a shopping spree, because I have a lot of money, and there's a lot of shops that I just haven't bought stuff from. Oh, I can't do this one with Chloe yet. I think the support conversations automatically turn into daytime. Icha, that hammer you're carrying. What about it? Is it not different from the one you normally wield? I can't say I remember seeing such intricate carvings on its handle. Hey, you're right. I must have grabbed the wrong one from the armory this morning. Is there a reason you don't keep your weapon at your side, as most of our soldiers do? Well, a hammer's not like most other weapons. I can barely even fit the thing in my tent. Besides, sleeping next to something I've used for war would just give me nightmares, you know? Now you have me considering whether I should be keeping my sword with me. I'd say so. I mean, you still gotta sharpen and stuff, right? I don't have to do anything like that myself. Then it seems the armory is a fair choice. Though taking the wrong weapon by mistake certainly could cause problems were battle to strike. Right? I almost forgot. Someone's probably out there looking for this. I better go give it back to him. Oh, and thanks for noticing, Prince. Come to think of it, the armory tent does hold a fair number of hammers. Perhaps Joseph would know of a method of quickly telling them apart. Well, you just color them. You just paint them different colors or something, right? Write your name on it, you know. Just saying. Oh, Joseph and Travis. Should have known it wouldn't be that easy. How went the negotiations, Travis? Not so good, sorry to say. But the world we're living in, no merc worth of salt will ever join us on the cheap. It's an inevitable fact of life, I suppose. The tougher they are, the more they're gonna cost us, and not one of them's willing to cut a deal. Sorry I couldn't be much help. There's no problem at all. You do more for a war effort than I believe you realize. Not only are you the finest scout in all of Cornea, but a steady hand at even the most trying of times. Well, I'm glad to hear you say so. Yet alas, the Liberation's funds are rather limited, and ensuring we all have proper equipment shall be far more vital than hiring 1 or 2 costly mercenaries. Let us return to this venture at another time. Right. We'll hold off on any further negotiations until then. You have my thanks, Travis. I'm certain you shall see this through soon enough. Ooh, yay, Berengaria. Ren, what's the vacant look for? Oh, just thinking about some of these scars. Got more than I realized while Baltro had his hooks in me. Though considering how long that lasted, I'm just glad I walked away with all my limbs. Do they hurt? The scars, that is. One does sometimes. The one I got dragging you down from that tree. Climbed all the way up, but got too scared to make it back to solid ground. You're never gonna stop teasing me for that, are you? We were kids, Ren. Yep, and we both ended up falling on our faces. I'm just glad you were okay. Wait, is that how she lost her eye? No way. Only because you shielded me from the impact. All our lives, you put yourself in harm's way for me. Taking my fair share of scars for it, too. But you're always the one cleaning up my mess. I like how when her sprite flips, her eye patch also moves because, you know, they didn't draw separate ones for left and right. That has nothing to do with it. Listen, Ren, I'm sick and tired of you never thinking about yourself. Every time you go running off, it hurts. Bad. But you know what hurts even more? Thought of you suffering out there all alone. Do you even realize how awful it felt looking for you? For all I knew, you were gone forever. If you were, well, I'd never have forgiven you for leaving me, or myself for letting it happen. It's been a while since I've seen you cry like this. I know an apology can't quite make up for what I did, but I'm sorry. And hey, we promised we'd stick together from now on, right? Like words mean anything to you. I know you'll just leave me again the first chance you get. Maybe her eye isn't really injured, she just swaps her bandages. Maybe. I also think it's so funny whenever you see Travis participating in a support conversation, because the thief sprite on the overworld, when it walks, it looks like he's stalking around, so it always looks like he's like pouting when he walks around. Oh. That's a cute hat. That's not what her sprite looks like normally, right? That's a different hat. Wait, no, that's just her hood, but it looks like a hat from this angle. It looks like a nice little sun hat. What do I do? Is something the matter, Prim? You seem rather troubled over there. Oh, Sir Aramis. Well, it's embarrassing to admit it, but I've spent almost all my money at the local tavern. Oh? Whenever I put in a hard day's work, I always reward myself with a hearty meal. But lately I've been working even harder than normal, meaning my diet has grown somewhat out of control. Steak haché, rice pilaf, potafoy, nice salad here, a tarte tatin there. Fresh pasta, the most wonderful galettes, oh, and carpaccio, and oysters too. We've only done like 2 support conversations with Prim, and it's just about her big appetite, so I guess that's her character trait. Not sure how your stomach can possibly handle all that. My stomach isn't the issue, sadly. My coin purse is. Have you ever considered rethinking this methodology of yours? Perhaps you wouldn't be bleeding your funds dry if you rewarded yourself with something other than food. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. But what should I replace it with? What if you were my reward? Talking to you, that is... Are you flirting, Prim? Is that your way of flirting? No, I don't think that will work at all. Oh, right, of course not. I'm sure you have far better things to do than entertain me whenever I please. And that's not the problem, Prim. Without your reward, I could never speak to you at any other time. But that would be almost like punishment. I only suggested it so I could learn more about you, too. Did you now? Well, far be it from me to refuse the wishes of so beautiful a rose. I'm sorry. You may ask about me at any time you'd like. But first, we must decide upon a new reward for you. You're going to help me think of a new one, Sir Aramis. How could I not? After all, I was the one who suggested it in the first place. You know what's a good reward? A nap. Doesn't cost you anything. Feels refreshing. I suppose so, yes. Now let's see here. Okay, we're done there. Are there certain game genres I won't play, or I'm mostly up for any type of game? I'm mostly up for any type of game. I like games that have an interesting story, or like an art style, or something that does like something to revolutionize the genre, or like video gaming as an art form. I'm not really good at FPS games, and I've played them before. I just don't really play them because, well, one, I'm not really that good at them, and also they don't usually have the type of story I'm drawn to, because most of them don't really have much story, or the main point of it is like PvP, right? I don't really care about PvP that much. I mean, PvP is fun with friends and stuff, but I don't see myself just going off and doing PvP for fun. But I would be up to it if there was one with a great story. I mean, like, I have played games with FPS, and especially if FPS is not the main focus of the game. Like, if it's a horror game with a little bit of FPS, I don't mind. If it's a fun romp, I guess. I'm also really not into like dating sims games. I don't mind if there's a dating sims aspect of a game, but if the game's main purpose is dating, I usually lose interest pretty fast. Like if it's like an Otome game, for example. But I know that those games sometimes come with good stories, so I wouldn't mind playing one, but sometimes like the love kind of overtakes the story for me. But there are exceptions. But those are probably the two genres you probably won't see too much of on my channel. FPS games and dating sims. Although I have done some dating sims, but they're mostly like funny ones, right? Like Monster Prom and Hooked on You. And we want to do Hatoful Boyfriend sometime too, because that'd be fun. I think that's about it, I think. I should spend my Divine Shards as well. What can I afford? What's worth paying for? I can get a Carnelian pendant with 20 shards. Angel Plume. Grants a row of allies plus 10 initiative. Effect is doubled for flying targets. That sounds pretty good. The White Cat Ear Hood. Base PP plus 10. Initiative plus 10. Allow an ally to act again. That's great. I can't see how much it costs though. Well, I need to deliver 20 more Divine Shards. So I guess I should buy the Carnelian Pendant for sure. Oh, she already added more things to buy? Oh, okay. Cat Ear Hood. I kind of want the Angel Plume later. Oh, I can still afford one more Carnelian Pendant. This will be a good support item, though. We'll save up for the other Carnelian Pendant. What does Holy Brooch do? Heal 20% HP when using an active skill. Evade a single hit grants the users plus 20 physical attack. These are all really nice. Makes the user's next attack a true strike, grants the user plus 20% attack if the user is at 100% HP. I still can't believe that one battle here disappeared. Just because I liberated the country. Just because I liberated the country, they have to get rid of the liberation quest. We still need to save the port in the north though, but that's like level 24. Actually, I have a bunch of saves here that I'm not using anymore. I should delete these ones. I'll keep 2 just so that I can go back in case. We haven't missed any recruitable characters so far, so that's good. Alright, I think that's a good place to end for today. So we finished Drakenhold, so the next area is Elfheim, which is over here. We already instigated this quest, Half Elf's Resolve, but I haven't done it yet. That's only level 16 though, and then there's this one, which is the actual story quest to get us in there. I'm assuming Elfheim is probably kind of like Drakenhold, where the areas aren't actually subdivided as much as Cornea. I feel like these regions are all going to be like that. Cornea just has so many sub-regions, but these ones probably don't. And then, if you're watching this on YouTube, we might take a break here, because Paper Mario 2 is going to be starting soon, but I will probably keep streaming Unicorn over the next couple of days. So if you're watching this on Twitch, we'll continue and go through Elfheim, but the Elfheim videos might not be up on YouTube until after Paper Mario 2, depending on the timing. It's just kind of nice to have the arcs contained when I upload multiple videos in succession. I like having videos in, like, consecutive order when you look on my YouTube channel. It just looks cleaner for me. And it looks nicer on the thumbnail side. Risuke, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. 16 months in a row. Thank you for all your support. Alright, let's find someone to raid. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Paper Mario 2. I love Paper Mario 2, so seeing it get a remake, it looks really nice. It looks really good. Okay, Chewie's streaming. We haven't rated him in a while. He's playing Content Warning with Remy and Bed and Ran. Let's go say hi to them. My next stream day is probably gonna be Sunday, so I'll probably see you in 2 days. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great weekend and take care. Bye, Froggy friends.